Cedar, Cypress.
7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Months to go.
Months to go.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
We're going to see showers and thunderstorms likely before 1 this afternoon, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm between 1 and 4. Then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4, a high of 77. For tonight, we're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms, and showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Man, I missed that one too. For Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a high of 80. Saturday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Sunday, mainly after 2, mostly cloudy, high of 79. Scattered showers before 2 for Monday, starting our work week off, mostly sunny, high of 76. Partly sunny Tuesday, high of 76. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 74. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 78. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:10. Good Friday morning, kids. We have made it to another Friday, and you know what's coming up here shortly. Our own Fred Flintstone's going to officially start the weekend for us right here on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Ready, Rick? Glad to have you along on this Friday, May 12th. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321. 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody last minute for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing another one this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday between the 6th and the 12th. We've got 13 names now. They're all vying for that DQ ice cream cake. We got Brandon Selby, Kathy Selby, Sonia Turner, Bobby Greider, John Maddox, Brian Devine, Sarah Shirley, Heather Summers, Mary Phillips, Victoria Wright, Allie Rector, John Brandon, and Jasmine Tongue, all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. That's a bunch of people, I'm telling you. All right, let's go ahead now then and tell you we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right? So for today, we have Sonia Turner, Jeremy Tuttle. Tomorrow, David Roy, Reuben Harness, Frank Parks, Kip Mountjoy. Sunday, Jenny Langford Sluter, Sandy Bozak, Santa Maria, Tim Mathis, Kay Wells Cunningham, Randy Phillips, Stephen Burkhart, David Birchfield, Crystal Burdette, and DeCarla Bell.
Hi, this is Reba McIntyre. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Thank you. We appreciate that, Reba. You stopping by to sing happy birthday to DeCarla, Crystal, David, Stephen, Randy, Kay, Tim, Sandy, Jenny, Kip, Frank, Reuben, David, Jeremy, Sonia. Woo, got them all in. All right, kids, I'm giving you for the first time of 2 times, giving you the answers to the DQ Today Is question. All you need to do is remember one thing of 6 things it is today. All you have to do is remember one of them. After Joe's local 7:30 news, when I call for it, be the first in if you've not won this month and pick up your winning within 30 days. The only rules that we have. And you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right? Are you ready? Here is what today is. Limerick Day. International Nurses Day. International Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Awareness Day. Well, if you can get all that, you get extra points. Odometer Day. International Awareness Day. And Nutty Fudge Day. Celebrate those accordingly. And speaking of celebrating, kids, are you ready? Power Hour number 1. We officially start the weekend for you getting up right now with this. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that so much, old Freddie boy. Weekend has started, kids, because we say so. All right. You're ready for your life hack. It says, taking your pet to the vet, Take a video of them coughing, breathing strangely, limping. Animals may not show the problems they're displaying at home in the vet's office, and a video can help the vet make a diagnosis. The same technique works when taking your car into a mechanic. That is good stuff. You know, the little idiot lights pop on. Take a picture of it so you can show your mechanic. And your positive thought says, perhaps our eyes need to be washed by our tears once in a while so that we can see life with a clearer view again. That's good stuff there. And this is good stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Grateful Dead.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the singing of our national anthem done by the Grateful Dead. All right. Let's see here. Get rid of that. There we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating another weekend. It is Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing.
We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated.
Time machine?
I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
And it is Friday. We've got your top story coming up. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free. I love Friday. And happy hour, you will find me. Love Friday. At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
Oh, we all love Fridays. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it. Again, birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, Harrodsburg, Mercer County, Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Here is our top story. Immigration Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
House Republicans passed the strongest border security bill this country has ever seen.
Okay, well, that's good. We need that security, especially nowadays. All right, what have we got coming up? We've got Joe's Look at Sports. We will then have the NBC Entertainment News. Then we'll have news from our locally owned businesses we ask your kind attention to. We then will have Bottom of the Hour news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We will then have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. All right, next hour, what we got coming up? We will have Steve Bertram's Sports Report. Look at UK sports. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is quiz. 7:45, Good News. Hopefully we'll hear from Chris Horn, Mercer County Clerk. Big day coming up next Tuesday. That's around 7:50 in that area. 8 o'clock hour, 8:20. Super Dave is back with his country music report. 8:45, Random Facts. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. And after the 9:30 news, we will have Larry Sanders, Larry the Legend Sanders, and his music. Sometimes we have some interviews, and sometimes we just talk about it. So there you go. All right, Joe, let's get started. What about that NBA? Another playoff game last night?
The Nuggets advance to the Western Conference Finals. The Celtics force a Game 7, and Anthony Davis not in concussion protocol. Those are the headlines in this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Friday morning sports, starting off in the NBA, where the Denver Nuggets are headed to the Western Conference Finals. Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets dominated the Suns 125-100 to win their playoff series 4-2 and advance to their conference championship. Jokic had a 32-point, 12-assist, 10-rebound triple-double in the series-clinching win. Jamal Murray, who played through a non-COVID illness, tallied 26 points. Suns forward Kevin Durant had 23 in the loss. Devin Booker was held to just 12. Quote, when we defend, when we rebound, when we run, when we share the ball, we believe we're the best team in the NBA, Nuggets coach Michael Malone said. And tonight, we showed it. In the other conference semifinal game played last night on the Eastern Conference side, Jason Tatum was nearing the end of a horrible offensive game. He started the game 0 for 11 from the field, missing all 10 shots he attempted in the first half. He was 1 for 14 late in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics trail with their season on the line. However, when the Celtics needed points, Tatum, an all-NBA wing, delivered. He found just enough offense in the game late to help the Celtics force a Game 7. Boston beat the Sixers 95-86 in Game 6 yesterday, setting up a winner-take-all Game 7 in Boston on Sunday. Tatum had 19 points, 16 of those in the fourth quarter, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. Marcus Smart led the Celtics with 22 points. Jaylen Brown added 17. The Los Angeles Lakers appeared to get some good news yesterday regarding the health of Anthony Davis, one day after the big man's concerning exit from Game 5 of their second-round series against the Warriors. Davis is feeling great and is not in concussion protocol, Lakers coach Darwin Ham said. Ham said the 8-time All-Star was not showing any signs of anything and that Davis will be probable for Game 6 in L.A. The Lakers lead the defending champion Warriors 3-2. Davis left Wednesday night's game in the fourth quarter and did not return after he was hit in the head by the forearm of Golden State's Kevin Looney. He was in obvious discomfort, grimacing and putting his hands on his head on the bench. According to TNT sideline reporter Chris Haynes in the broadcast, Davis was wobbly and was taken via wheelchair to the locker room. The Summer Olympics are coming up next year, and swimming, gymnastics, and track and field fans can rejoice. For the first time in the European Olympics, those event finals will be televised live on network television in the U.S. NBC will have at least 9 hours of weekday daytime coverage, expanding to at least 11 hours on weekends, with Paris 6 hours ahead of New York. The marquee finals will air live in the morning or late afternoon. NBC Universal's Peacock streaming service will have every sport and event live, including all 329 medal events from July 26th through August the 11th of 2024. The Paris Olympics are going to be the most binge-worthy event of 2024, said the chairman of NBC Sports, Pete Bavecka. That's what's going on in sports on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Jacqueline Seaman, who portrayed Bobby Spencer across more than 800 episodes of General Hospital, has died. She was 70 years old. Her family told ABC News she died after a short battle with cancer. Disney Plus is planning to incorporate Hulu content on their service by the end of the year. On Wednesday, CEO Bob Iger announced the company's looking to launch a one-app experience in the U.S., which combines content from both streaming services, calling the move a logistical progression to give customers more robust and streamlined content. Disney plans to raise the prices of both the ad-free and ad-supported Disney Plus tiers. A sequel to the 2003 comedy Freaky Friday is in the works. The Hollywood Reporter says both Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are expected to reprise their roles. The movie grossed $160 million globally, and Curtis says she's constantly received questions since then regarding a sequel. And some former cast members of Saturday Night Live have been joining the writers' strike picket line. Tina Fey, Seth Meyers, and Fred Armisen joined a rally at Silver Cup Studios in Queens. Fey was spotted wearing an Only Murders in the Building sweatshirt, advertising the Hulu show in which she has a recurring role. And just a few days ago in Brooklyn, Pete Davidson showed his support by bringing pizza to striking workers. Well, that's entertainment. Steve Greenfield, NBC News Radio.
Spring's finally here. Along with the green grass and blooming dogwoods, spring also means thunderstorms and the possibility of power outages. Here's what you should do if a spring storm leaves you without power. Start at home. Check your fuse box or circuit breakers. Then check with your neighbors to see if they have power. If they don't, that's the time to call your electric cooperative and report the outage. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
With spring in the air, you're ready to explore the outdoors. Come park it in Kentucky. The Bluegrass State's 45 diverse parks offer everything you want in a spring vacation. Hike a forest trail, paddle clear water, enjoy a horseback ride, or simply sit back, take a deep breath, soak up the sights and sounds of nature. What could be better than that? Kentucky residents can enjoy more for less with discounted rates for the best outdoor adventure, camping, lodging, golf, and more. Go to parks.ky.gov. The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school baseball Friday night. It's Boyle County hosting Russell County. It's the last game of the regular season. 6 o'clock first pitch, a game we'll have on Z105. Saturday, it's the Xfinity Series. NASCAR racing at Darlington. 1:30 green flag drop on WHIR. Then the Cup Series, the Goodyear 400 at Darlington. Mother's Day Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on 103.9 FM WHIR.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
Can't concentrate on the preacher preaching, my attention span done turned off. I'm honed in on that angel singing up there in the choir loft. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks,
Ricochet, Daddy's Money. We celebrate Eddie Kilgallen's 58th birthday, guitar player.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Early voting is now underway ahead of Tuesday's primary election in Kentucky.
Secretary of State Michael Adams is urging Kentuckians to head to the polls next week. Adams said next Tuesday's primary is set to have the lowest voter turnout since 2019. Early in-person voting is taking place for the next few days, and Adams is also reinforcing the security of the process in the Commonwealth. He said Kentucky has, quote, made it easy to vote and hard to cheat at the same time. More information about next week's vote can be found on the Secretary of State's website. I'm John Shannon.
Early voting continues today and Saturday. Kentucky Education Commissioner Dr. Jason Glass may be leaving his position. According to a Baltimore TV station, Glass is one of 4 finalists for superintendent of Baltimore County Schools. Glass has faced threatened job loss by Republican candidates for governor. WBAL-TV reports the district should have a decision by July 1st. The Kentucky Derby is once again doing wonders for Louisville's economy. Tourism officials say this year's Derby brought in over $400 million to the city. The money is largely credited to hotel rooms, 98% of which were full downtown last weekend. The Kentucky State Police are asking for the public's help in finding a missing Floyd County woman. Officials say 40-year-old Tiffany Tack was last seen on April 29th in the county's Beaver community. Law enforcement was informed of Tackett's absence earlier this week. Her picture has been posted online. Anyone who sees her should call the police as soon as possible. Over 100 adoptable dogs and puppies will be at the Kentucky Expo Center this weekend. Louisville Metro Services, in conjunction with the Kentucky Humane Society, it's Lou Adopts. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Showers and thunderstorms are likely before 1 this afternoon, then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4. Then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4, high of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, then showers likely. Possible thunderstorm after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Saturday. Mostly cloudy, high of 80. Saturday night, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, mainly after 2. Mostly cloudy, high of 79. Monday, scattered showers before 2. Mostly sunny, high of 76. Right now, we have mostly cloudy skies, 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:33. Good Friday morning to you. We've made it to the weekend, kids. This is the 12th of May. Rady Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. You ready to laugh? We've got a few laughs here queued up for your listening pleasure. First one we lead off with is Trump Town Halls.
Hi, folks. It's your favorite president, Donald Trump. And did you see my CNN town hall? Wasn't it great how I was able to say whatever I wanted? Well, now you can too, with your very own Trump Town Hall. Say whatever you like without being contradicted in any way.
Welcome to my town hall. The first thing I want to say is that my bedtime is now going to be 11 p.m.
That's right. At your Trump Town Hall, you can say whatever crazy thing you think, and the audience will applaud. They'll applaud.
Broccoli is evil, and it needs to be banned. Tremendously banned.
Attaboy. So what are you waiting for? Host your own Trump Town Hall and get away with saying whatever you want.
Girls are gross.
Trump Town Halls. Host one today.
A1 Bot Mother's Day card.
Want to show mom how you really feel? Then give her the gift of an AI Bot Mother's Day card. Each card with a personalized message generated from an actual AI bot.
Dear Mother, you are my mother. Happy Mother's Day from your beloved child. Insert child's name here.
Mom will love the AI Bot Mother's Day card.
Mother, I just wanted to say, insert phrase of love here. And the fact that you are my mother makes me feel, insert feeling here.
The AI Bot Mother's Day card, in stores now.
Blame it on a Taylor Swift concert.
Want to get out of a jam? Then blame it on a Taylor Swift concert. Yes, blaming things on a Taylor Swift concert is the best way to get out of doing something you don't want to do.
Honey, don't forget we have lunch with my mother today.
Sorry, honey. I'm going to the Taylor Swift concert.
OMG, jealous.
Yes, you'll never run out of things to blame on a Taylor Swift concert.
Jenkins, my office in 5 minutes. You're in big trouble. Sorry, boss. I'm going to the Taylor Swift concert. Jenkins? Can I go too, please? I'm such a Swiftie.
It's blaming things on a Taylor Swift concert.
I find you guilty and sentence you to 10 years in prison.
Sorry, I can't go to prison. I'm going to a Taylor Swift concert.
Okay, never mind. Can I go too?
Try it today.
Graduation blogger.
Attention college graduates. Don't know how to spell or care? Unconcerned about nouns and verbs agreeing or even occurring in the same sentence? Then you should become a blogger. When you write a blog, you don't have to care about things like definitions or usage. After all, the people who will read your blog are just as inadequately educated as you. As a blogger, you won't make money, but that's okay. You're still living with your parents because you can't get a job. Not with an application letter that begins Dear Dude, spelled D-O-O-D. Connection maybe? Be a blogger. Don't wait. Start using the World Wide Web to flaunt your squandered education today.
And one more talking about fish.
Somebody microwaved fish in the station's break room. Then they sprayed air freshener to try and cover it up. Now the whole place smells like an FTD fish kill. Be glad you're not here. But stay tuned.
Okay, thank you very much. It's time now to kick it with Kenneth Riley. And we are going to kick it with a man who's 75 years old today. His name, Steve Winwood. The song is Higher Love. He also was with the group Traffic and Blind Faith. Steve Winwood, 75 years old. Happy birthday, Steve.
Things
Steve Winwood, Higher Love. We kicked it with Kenneth Riley. It's called Higher Love as we celebrate his 75th birthday today. It is 6:42. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM. Let's see. Okay. Now, I want to tell you we have coming up for you your more information by our locally owned businesses we ask your kind attention to. Get behind all of our mom and pops, help them out year-round to survive. We'll have your weather forecast, and we also will have your health report. Now, who is America's favorite mom? Well, it's not Michelle Obama. It's not Beyonce. It's not Angelina Jolie. In fact, America's favorite mom isn't even real. According to a new poll, it's Lois Griffin from Family Guy. Here are the full results. All right, number 20, Cameron Diaz. Number 19, Sarah Connor from The Terminator. Number 18, Joyce Byers from Stranger Things. Number 17, Meghan Markle. Number 16, Madonna. Number 15, Peggy Bundy from Married with Children. Number 14, Angelina Jolie. Number 13, Kate Hudson. Number 12, Katy Perry. Number 11, Morticia Addams from The Addams Family. Number 10, Carol Brady from The Brady Bunch. Number 9, Kate Middleton. Number 8, Goldie Hawn. Number 7, Drew Barrymore. Number 6, Rihanna. Number 5, Jennifer Lopez. Number 4, Beyonce. Number 3, Serena Williams. Number 2, Michelle Obama. And the number 1 favorite American mom is Lois Griffin from Family Guy. Ever watch that? Interesting. Come back right after these.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's Home Equity Line of Credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Isaiah House provides holistic substance abuse treatment to help recovering addicts achieve sobriety for a lifetime.
We know what that struggle is. We know how bad that is. We know all the damage and the chaos that we created in the past. But the important part is we can show them the solution.
Kentucky Medicaid accepted for treatment. Call Isaiah House Treatment Center today. 859-375-9200. Isaiah House Treatment Center. Real hope for addiction.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh yeah, love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingaroner, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
EasyCater presents We've Got Your Back. Up Singers.
Backup Singers. So right before this important meeting, I get a text from EasyCater that the restaurant lost power. No electricity. And I'm like, are you kidding me? She said sarcastically. But EasyCater was like, don't worry. No sweat. They got another restaurant to fill the whole order. The whole order. And I was like, are you kidding me? But in a good way. Inflection is everything.
Problem with your order? EasyCater has your back with over 100,000 restaurants.
EasyCater.
Order 24/7 on EasyCater.com.
They got your back.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
Don't miss out on the best deal of the year at Suntan City. Get unlimited spray tans for a year for just $34 a month when paid in full.
A Suntan City spray tan pairs perfectly with any occasion. Whether you want to be the life of the party or you just want to look and feel your best, a flawless spray tan keeps you radiant and glowing all year long.
Get unlimited spray tans for a year for just $34 a month when paid in full. Visit a salon today.
Let yourself shine at Suntan City.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
We are going to see showers and thunderstorms likely before 1 this afternoon, then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4. Then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4, high of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight. Then showers and likely a thunderstorm after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high of 80. Saturday night, showers, scattered, and thunderstorms mainly before 2, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, mainly after 2, mostly cloudy, high of 79. Starting work week off on Monday, scattered showers before 2, mostly sunny, high of 76. Right now, we have, let's do an updater. We lost 2 degrees. Let's see if we have found any of them. Nope. We're still holding at 64 degrees and mostly cloudy skies at 6:48.
The EPA is being ordered to regulate a chemical used in rocket fuel that's been found in drinking water. The chemical is called perchlorate. It's been linked to thyroid issues and damaging fetal brain development. In 2020, the Trump administration said there was no meaningful opportunity to address perchlorate, but a federal court has now reversed that decision. Meantime, new polling shows a racial divide exists on the issue of water pollution. Rory O'Neill has more.
Minority populations, 76% of blacks and 70% of Hispanics say they worry a great deal about pollution in their drinking water. The latest Gallup survey shows only 48% of white adults had that same concern. Gallup says the gap developed from a mixture of direct experience with water quality and media coverage of disasters in places like Flint, Michigan, that have disproportionately affected minority communities.
Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
SimpliSafe was named Best Home Security of 2023 by U.S. News and World Report. But we don't do what we do for the accolades. We do it to protect you and everything you love. Our advanced sensors, indoor and outdoor HD cameras, and hazard detectors are powered by live 24/7 professional monitoring, so you get emergency help fast. Get 20% off any new system with interactive monitoring at simplisafe.com/radio. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go, shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit NoTimeToWait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Thank God it's Friday. It was the longest week ever.
I got a headache and the runs.
I think we could all use a drink.
Yeah, the way I feel, I can use a stiff drink.
The answer is, this is the color of snow.
Water's yellow.
Fantastic.
So just
This
come
is
on,
Nathaniel
let's go.
South-
I mean it.
This is Nathaniel, South Africa. When you're cruising the dial for great music, listen to my friend Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster.
Babe, somewhere I know I'm gonna find it, babe. It'll have my love behind it, and it will be a symphony of all you mean to me, a very special love song. And babe, if there's a way you know I'm gonna say it, babe. If there's a melody I'll play, and I'll play it through, especially for you, and all the words are true, a very special love song. surprised if you're sitting alone and you hear it. 'Cause I'm gonna sing it to the whole big lonely world. So turn your radio way down low and get near it, and I'll tell the world I love you, girl. Hey, if there's an ounce of love, I'm gonna give it to you, babe. If there's a breath of life, I'm gonna live it every day for you. And oh, the whole night through, singing just for you, a very special love song for you.
No New Year's Day to celebrate, no chocolate covered candy hearts to give away, no first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, here's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these three words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night, no autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies, no Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is, so oh so new, to fill your heart like no three words could ever do. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Stevie Wonder, I just called to say I love you. We celebrate his 73rd birthday. He'll be 73 tomorrow. Born Stephen Morris Hardaway. You're getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955 on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and CKYTV.net, Channel 2 at 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The Biden administration is being sued over a new U.S. rule restricting asylum seekers' immigration rights. Groups represented by the ACLU filed a legal challenge in federal court Thursday, just minutes before the new rule was to take effect. The groups claim a new rule dramatically curtails the availability of asylum in the U.S. The House has approved a Republican bill aimed at securing the U.S.-Mexico border. More from Mark Mayfield.
Speaker Kevin McCarthy called it the strongest border security bill the country has ever seen. He accused President Biden of producing no plan to address the influx of migrants at the border. The Republican measure would finish former President Trump's border wall and restrict access to asylum, among other changes. The bill stands little chance of making it through the Democratic-controlled Senate, and the White House issued a veto threat against it earlier this week. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A meeting on the debt ceiling between President Biden and congressional leaders scheduled for today is being postponed. Brian Shook reports.
That's according to the Washington Post, which cited sources familiar with the matter. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer, and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries had all been expected to take part in the meeting. That same group sat down with Biden in the Oval Office earlier this week as the June 1st deadline to raise the nation's debt limit draws nearer.
New York writer E. Jean Carroll is considering filing a new defamation suit against former President Trump. Carroll's lawyer says everything is on the table following Trump's appearance at this week's town hall event. During the event, Trump called Carroll's claim that he sexually assaulted her in the 1990s fake and a made-up story. President Biden will deliver the commencement speech tomorrow for the graduating class at Howard University. The head of the historically black university says they're excited to welcome the president and recognize him for his relentless work uplifting our communities that have been historically left behind. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Derek Petty's is Kentucky's best choice for state auditor. Our tax dollars should be protected by an experienced business professional, not another career politician. Derek is a constitutional conservative who believes in smaller government and keeping woke social agendas out of our schools and city halls. Unlike Allison Ball, Derek is not tied with Mitch McConnell and Frankfurt lobbyists. He can find and fix the problems without fear or favor. On May 16th, vote for a real conservative. Derek Petty's for state auditor. Paid for by Derek Petty's for state auditor.
There's only one thing better than being a kid. Being a healthy kid. So give them the best shot at it. With no-cost health insurance from K-Chip. Now available through Connect. Nothing could be simpler. All you need to do is visit connect.ky.gov/K-Chip. and see what benefits you and your kids qualify for. Every kid should have health insurance. And now, every kid can.
The U.S. Supreme Court is rejecting a challenge to California's law that requires the humane confinement of pigs that are intended for market. Animal Wellness Action President Wayne Palesi is applauding the rule.
This is vindication, and the Supreme Court did the right thing by upholding the state's right to set animal cruelty and food safety standards.
Thursday's ruling preserves the law that keeps pigs from being confined in small cages. The National Pork Producers Council and the American Farm Bureau Federation sued to invalidate the law. They argued the measure violated a U.S. Constitution provision called the Commerce Clause, a position that was rejected by the justices of the High Court. Peloton is recalling over 2 million exercise bikes because the seat can break while in use. Patty Davis, the spokesperson for the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, says Peloton has issued instructions for how people can fix their bike if part of the recall.
Peloton is offering a free repair, and what that involves is a new seat post that you can install yourself. Peloton has a video on its website that will walk you through step by step.
The Consumer Product Safety Commission announced that there have been 35 reports of the seat detaching and 13 injury reports. The bikes with model number PL01 were sold from January 2018 through this month from Peloton, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Amazon, and retail for about $1,400. The NFL is releasing its full 2023 regular season schedule. Trey Thomas with more.
The defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs kick off the season on September 7th against the Detroit Lions at Arrowhead Stadium. Aaron Rodgers makes his New York Jets debut the same week against the Buffalo Bills on September 11th. Meanwhile, a Super Bowl rematch is slated for November 20th when the Chiefs host the Philadelphia Eagles.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, HometownLive.net, and CKYTV.net Channel 2. Time for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Harrodsburg City Commission voted to raise the salaries of their police officers and reinstate hazardous pay for police and fire. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that earlier this week, the Harrodsburg City Commission voted to give Harrodsburg officers a $2 an hour raise. Perryville could get their first little library location. The Advocate Messenger is reporting that at their last city council meeting, Perryville city councilors heard from a local resident about putting a library box in Perryville known as the Little Library. That box would contain mostly children's books and some young adult books. There are currently 150,000 little library box locations nationwide. This would allow those in Perryville to be able to get different reading materials without having to drive to Danville to the Boyle County Public Library. Perryville resident Chelsea Nash said that she would donate the supplies and be the steward of the box to make sure it's taken care of. She just needs the city's approval. The city council voted to table it in order to get more information and discuss it at the next meeting. I'm Joe Mathis. The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school baseball Friday night. It's Boyle County hosting Russell County. It's the last game of the regular season. 6 o'clock first pitch, a game we'll have on Z105. Saturday, it's the Xfinity Series. NASCAR racing at Darlington. 1:30 green flag drop on WHIR. Then the Cup Series, the Goodyear 400 at Darlington. Mother's Day Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on 103.9 FM WHIR.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford, where we make it easy to do business with us. Our team is dedicated to providing you with a hassle-free experience from start to finish. Whether you're in the market for a new vehicle or need to get your current vehicle serviced, we have you covered. Stop by and see how easy we make it at 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville or anytime at www.stuartpowellford.com.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust, Bluegrass Artworks, and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
Harrodsburg, Mercer County has a lot to offer. Want a great burger? It's here. Want a crafted farm-to-table meal? It's here, too. Want to indulge on Southern hospitality? Enjoy yellow leg fried chicken and a 2-year-old ham, and top it off with hand-dip ice cream. It's all here. Harrodsburg, Mercer County. Tell your friends and family. Southern hospitality continues with a stay in a historic inn, a bed and breakfast, or a traditional hotel motel. Remember, your adventure in hospitality starts here in Harrodsburg, Mercer County. This message brought to you by the Harrodsburg, Mercer County Tourist Commission. For more info, go online to harrodsburgky.com.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school baseball Friday night. It's Boyle County hosting Russell County. It's the last game of the regular season. 6 o'clock first pitch. A game we'll have on Z105. Saturday, it's the Xfinity Series. NASCAR racing at Darlington. 1:30 green flag drop on WHIR. Then the Cup Series. The Goodyear 400 at Darlington. Mother's Day Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on 103.9 FM WHIR.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Showers and thunderstorms are likely before 1, then showers, possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4, then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4, a high of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, then showers, likely possible thunderstorm after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Saturday, mostly cloudy, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mainly before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly after 2 on Sunday, mostly cloudy, high of 79. Scattered showers before 2 on Monday, mostly sunny, high of 76. Partly sunny Tuesday, high of 76. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 74. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 78. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:11. Good. Friday morning, we've made it, kids, to another weekend together. I told you we would get here. This is the 12th day of May. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. May 6th through the 12th is what we're taking birthdays for. We got 13 people registered for the DQ ice cream cake, including Jasmine Tung, John Brandon, Allie Rector, Victoria Wright, Mary Phillips, Heather Summers, Sarah Shirley, Brian Devine, John Maddox, Bobby Greider, Sonia Turner, Kathy Selby, Brandon Selby. Birthdays, we do them for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Sonia Turner, Jeremy Tuttle, B.J. Edwards. Tomorrow, David Roy, Reuben Harness, Frank Parks, Kip Mountjoy. Sunday, DeCarla Bell, Crystal Burdett, David Birchfield, Stephen Burkhart, Randy Phillips, Kay Wells Cunningham, Tim Mathis, Sandy Bozak, Santa Maria, Jenny Langford Sluter.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to our birthdayers. All right, I'm giving you for the second time, kids, the answers to today's DQ Today Is quiz. All you have to do is remember one of them and be the first in after I call for it after Joe's local 7:30 news, all right? Be the first in at 859-734-4321, and you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, you ready to find out what today is? There's six things that today is, all right? Number 1, Limerick Day. Number 2, International Nurses Day. Number 3, International Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Awareness Day. Number 4, Odometer Day. Number 5, International Awareness Day. Number 6, Nutty Fudge Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Uh-oh, I said it again. This is Power Hour number 2. I said celebrate. Are you ready for you, those of you just getting up right now, to start the weekend officially with this? Oh, thank you, Fred. We so look forward to hearing that every Friday morning. All right, here's your life hack. Taking your pet to the vet, take a video of them coughing, breathing, strangely limping, whatever. Animals may not show the problems they're displaying at home in the vet's office, and a video can help the vet make a diagnosis. Same technique works when you're taking your car to a mechanic. Your positive thought says perhaps our eyes need to be washed by our tears once in a while so that we can see life with a clearer view again. All right? And speaking of seeing, here's what we're going to see coming up. Steve Bertram's Sports Report. Look at UK sports. 7:20, Rooster Like a Local Talent Showcase. At 7:35, DQ Today Is quiz. 7:45, the good news. Hopefully hear from Chris Horn, our Mercer County clerk, as a big voting day primary comes up next Tuesday. 8:20, Super Dave is back with Country Music Report. Random Facts at 8:45. State Representative Kim King at 8:50. After the 9:30 news, we'll have Larry the Legend Sanders right here. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air, kids.
Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. Oh, it's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy 'cause we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. The official field will be named Monday in Baltimore for the Preakness Stakes. The early odds-on favorite is Kentucky Derby winner Mage at 3-1, while First Mission is the second choice at 5-1. It remains to be seen if pre-Derby favorite Forte will enter the Preakness. He's been under a 14-day veterinarian watch imposed at Churchill Downs. Now we learn that Forte's trainer, Todd Pletcher, has been suspended for 10 days and fined for a positive drug test on Forte back in 2022. Pletcher has appealed it. High school baseball on Hometown Radio is set for this afternoon as Boyle County entertains Russell County. First pitch at 6 on Z105. Yesterday's high school fast pitch softball scores: Danville 12, Bergen 2, Pulaski County 10, Garrett County nothing, and Somerset Christian 15, Light Homeschool nothing. In baseball, it was Mercer County 2, Lexington Catholic 1 in 10 innings, Boyle County 5, Anderson County 1, and Casey County 13, Lincoln County 6. Top 5 teams, according to the RPI and the 12th Region Fast Pitch Rankings, find East Jessamine at number 1, followed by Somerset, Rockcastle County, Pulaski County, and Boyle County. The top 5 baseball teams are Boyle County first, followed by Mercer County, Somerset, Garrett County, and Pulaski County. Denver is advanced to the NBA West Finals. The Nuggets thumped Phoenix 125-100 last night. Boston and Philadelphia are headed to a Game 7 in the East after the Celtics finished the game on a 14-3 run to beat the 76ers 95-86. In Major League Baseball yesterday, 4 Cincinnati relievers combined to shut out New York on 6 hits and a 5-0 Reds win. The Mets have now lost 5 straight series. Tonight, the Reds are in Miami. And in the SEC Fast Pitch Softball Tournament yesterday, Florida downed Kentucky 6-2. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Oscar Combs reflects on the friendship between Denny Crum and Joe B. Hall. I'm Tom Leach, and this is a look at UK sports.
Put a little spring in your step. There's no better place than the Bluegrass State. And Kentucky's 45 state parks offer wide open spaces to play and stay, including private cottages and lakeside campgrounds. Plus, you can tee up at 13 nationally recognized golf courses, nestled in beautiful surroundings. Plan your getaway today at www.parks.ky.gov. That's www.parks.ky.gov.
As publisher of the Cat's Paws, Oscar Combs had a front row seat for the intense rivalry between Joe B. Hall and Denny Crum when they were coaching Kentucky and Louisville in the 70s and 80s. And he was at Wheeler's Pharmacy in Lexington when the idea of the Joe B. and Denny radio show was born. And Combs says it was more than just a business relationship for the two coaches.
As they began to do the radio show, they found out they had so much in kind as far as their R&R, they loved to fish. They loved to hunt. They loved to be around people. And they were both genuinely positive people. And being positive people and coming together like they were. And as I saw in the last 8 or 10 years since the show has no longer been around, I thought they might just go their separate ways, and they didn't. They got closer together. If I didn't know better just from the last 10 years, I would swear they're brothers from the same parents.
Coach Crum passed at the age of 86 on Monday. Condolences to his family and so many friends and former players. Big weekend for UK baseball. The Cats are at Tennessee, looking to build on the momentum from that sweep of South Carolina last weekend and enhance their chances to be an NCAA tournament host. That's a look at UK sports.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
Saving money and having fun go together when you shop at Hometown Radio's Big Deal Store. Right now, save on gift certificates from Sabor Americana, Danville's new Mexican restaurant, offering unique flavors and entrees along with classic dishes. You'll save with $10 gift certificates for $7. Shake It of Danville. Enjoy a shake, smoothies, teas, and more. Over 75 flavors of protein shakes to choose from. You'll save with $8 gift certificates for $5. Pioneer Playhouse, $20 show tickets are $15. And for a sweet treat, Sweets by Cindy in Junction City, $10 gift certificates for $5. And now, for the fun part, register for this month's giveaway of Holiday World admission tickets. Register to win Family Fun Pack, the 4 tickets to one of the world's best water parks and home of world-class roller coasters. No purchase to win. Sign up every day to increase your odds of winning. Save now and win at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Big Deals Online Store.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Auditor Mike Harmon. I'm running for governor on May 16th. You know, as state representative for Boyle County, I fought for our children, stood up for Second Amendment rights and religious freedoms, and now I'm running to be our first governor from Boyle County in our state's history. I'm the strongest candidate for school choice and parental empowerment, and I'm endorsed by the Kentucky Right to Life. For more information, go to MikeHarmon.com. Please vote Mike Harmon, May 16th.
Paid for by Mike Harmon for governor. Get involved at MikeHarmon.com.
Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualifying 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A jump starter for $74.99. Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $13.29 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do it yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. We're going to see showers and thunderstorms likely before 1, then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4, then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4, a high of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight. Showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high of 80. Saturday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly before 2, mostly cloudy, low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, mainly after 2, mostly cloudy with a high of 79. Monday, starting a work week off, scattered showers before 2, mostly sunny, high of 76. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 65 degrees in Harrodsburg. At 7:25. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransdell at the Barber Shop in Harrodsburg next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to travel down to Casey County and visit my old friend, Audie McQuarrie. He's been having some health problems. This is a beautiful song that he wrote a few years ago, When Eagles Can't Fly.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
It ain't really over. This ain't really goodbye. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly. It was on our wedding day, just before we said our vows. You were so lovely, and I was so proud. Is this really forever? Together till we die. You said someday I will leave you, when eagles can't fly. No, it ain't really over. This ain't really goodbye. I'm not really crying, eagles can't fly. No, it ain't really over. This ain't really goodbye. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
And thank you very much, Larry. What do we got coming up? We've got news from KNN. We'll then have your local news with Joe. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have the DQ Today is quiz. We will have the good news. We'll try to get a hold of Chris Horn, Mercer County Clerk. Next hour, Super Dave, Country Music Report. Random Facts. Next hour, Kim King, State Representative Report. And the aforementioned Larry the Legend Sanders will be coming in after the 9:30 news. Hey, would you like to win a 4-pack of Kentucky Kingdom tickets? I've got them in my hand right now. Call me right now if you would like them. I got a 4-pack of Kentucky Kingdom tickets for you if you want them. 859-734-4321.
This is the Kentucky News Network. Kentucky Education Commissioner Dr. Jason Glass may be leaving his position. According to a Baltimore TV station, Glass is one of 4 finalists for Superintendent of Baltimore County Schools. Glass has faced threatened job loss by Republican candidates for governor. WBAL-TV reporting the district should have a decision by July 1st. The polls are open across Kentucky for next week's hotly contested governor's primary. The 3-day early voting period started yesterday and will end tomorrow. More information about the voting locations can be found online on the Secretary of State's website. That's where you can also check your ballot before heading to the polls. Tuesday's election will decide which Republican candidate likely takes on incumbent Governor Andy Beshear in November. An ex-police officer has entered a guilty plea.
A former Louisville police officer has pled guilty to using excessive force during a 2020 protest. The Department of Justice says 37-year-old Richard Weedo made the plea in connection with protests in May of that year. Weedo admitted to firing a foam round into a crowd of protesters, which hit someone in the face. The plea agreement means he could be fined up to $100,000, and Weedo must never work in law enforcement again. I'm John Shannon.
A popular golf course in southeast Kentucky is reopening after it suffered damage from flooding earlier this year. Heavy rains in February left Wasiota Winds Golf Course at Pine Mountain State Park covered with mud and high water. The course is set to open again today, just in time for summer, after months of work by maintenance workers and volunteers. Over 100 adoptable dogs and puppies will be at the Kentucky Expo Center this weekend. The event takes place tomorrow from noon until 4. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
All about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County Fiscal Court has finally made a decision about fireworks in the county. We followed this story for a while after multiple complaints over the last few July 4th holidays from residents. In fact, last July, the Mercer County Sheriff's Office fielded several calls of complaints from people who said that fireworks being shot off were impacting their animals and livestock. Up to that point, there was no ordinance that specifically addressed fireworks, and the noise ordinance itself was vague and also didn't directly address fireworks, partly because Mercer County Attorney Ted Dean says it was written before the legalization of fireworks. However, at their last fiscal court meeting, the Mercer County Fiscal Court gave first reading to an ordinance that would ban fireworks from midnight to 9 in the morning. Anyone who violates that ordinance will be subject to a $100 fine. The ordinance still needs to go through a second reading. The Boyle County inmate who's credited with saving another inmate's life was given an award for her actions. Jailer Brian Wooford recently presented Boyle County inmate Josephine Filbert with the Jailer's Meritorious Award for her role in potentially saving another inmate's life. That incident happened earlier this week when Filbert noticed another inmate choking and performed the Heimlich maneuver on her, dislodging what was caught in that inmate's throat. Filbert received her award for that act of heroism on Tuesday. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Tony Seth Fraley, age 24 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. He was the husband of Alyssa Jordan. Visitation is Wednesday from 4 until 8, with the funeral service Thursday at 1 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Cameron Dakota Peevler, age 27 of Bowling Green, died Monday. He was the husband of Addie Tenero Peevler, with many relatives in the Harrodsburg and Danville area. Visitation is Thursday from 10, at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at J.C. Kirby and Son Lovers Lane Chapel. Terry Lynn Darland, age 61 of Glasgow, formerly of Harrodsburg, died Monday. A celebration of life service will be held at a later date. Sims Funeral Services is in charge of the arrangements. Norris Chigger Flynn, age 86 of Harrodsburg, died May the 3rd. He was the widower of Madeline Gale Flynn and was a veteran of the United States Army. Visitation is Wednesday, May 17th from 4 until 7 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel, with the funeral service Thursday, May the 18th at 10 o'clock at the Carpenters Christian Church. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank,
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Showers and thunderstorms are likely before 1. Then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4. And showers and thunderstorms likely after 4 with a high of 77. For tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms early. Then showers and likely a possible thunderstorm after 1. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Saturday. Mostly cloudy, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mainly before 2. Mostly cloudy, low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, mainly after 2. Mostly cloudy, high of 79. Scattered showers before 2 o'clock on Monday. Mostly sunny with a high of 76. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:37. Good Friday morning, kids. We've made it to another weekend. This is the 12th day of May. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. All right, are you ready to win? We've got the DQ Today Is quiz. Twice I've given you the answers to what today is. All you have to do is give me one of the 6 things today is, and today you'll pick up a $4 breakfast of your choice from DQ where happy tastes good. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. By request, the Thunder Rolls. Garth Brooks, WHBN.
"3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. The city's looking like a ghost town on a moonlit summer night. The raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls. And the thunder rolls. Every light is burning in a house across town. She's pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. And the thunder rolls. And the thunder rolls. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night as the storm blows all out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls. She's waiting by the window when he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes, and he knows that she knows. And the thunder rolls. And the thunder rolls. Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night as the storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls.
And we could be hearing that sound next couple days. Thunder rolls. I don't think it'll be Garth Brooks behind it. It'll be Mother Nature. 741. Got a winner for the DQ. Today is quiz. All right. Lee Shirley was the first in, said it's International Nurses Day. It is. It's also Limerick Day, International Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Awareness Day, Odometer Day, International Awareness Day, and Nutty Fudge Day. So thank you, Lee. Thank you all that called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because, again, we could not do this without your generosity. And we'll do it again, same time, same station on Monday, all right? We got another birthday boy. His name, Billy Swan, 81 years old. This one's called I Can Help. 81 years old, Billy Swan. Happy birthday, Billy.
It would sure do me good to do
Oh, get it, Billy Swan. "81 years old today." That's Billy Swan, "I Can Help." We're coming up at 7:46. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. We got your tech report and then the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance.
Elon Musk is inviting Don Lemon to launch a new show on Twitter. The former CNN anchor was fired from the network last month. Early Wednesday, Musk responded to a tweet from Lemon announcing his firing with the offer, claiming that the audience is much bigger. Tucker Carlson, who was also ousted from Fox News, announced on Tuesday that he's planning to launch a new version of his show on Twitter. Musk noted he hasn't signed a deal with Carlson yet and emphasized that the social media platform is nonpartisan. He's looking for creators from both sides of the aisle. Wendy's testing out a new AI chatbot that can take drive-thru orders. The fast food chain partnered with Google to create Wendy's Fresh AI, which can take verbal orders from customers. Company officials told the Wall Street Journal the technology won't replace existing workers. And Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak is throwing another warning about artificial intelligence onto the pile. He says it'll make scams much more convincing. In a recent interview with the BBC, Wozniak said humans need to take responsibility for what is generated by AI. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. It is 7:47. Here is the good news. An 8-year-old boy in Michigan got lost in the woods and survived for 2 days for eating snow. He was camping with his family last weekend and got turned around while gathering firewood. 150 volunteers went looking for him and eventually found him 2 miles from the campsite. He told Good Morning America he was worried he'd be stuck out there the rest of his life. The world's oldest dog just turned 31. His name, Bobby, lives in Portugal. His owner threw him a big party on Wednesday, according to Guinness. He's the oldest living dog in the world, also the oldest dog ever. The FDA updated its policy to allow gay men in relationships to donate blood. The concern was always been AIDS, but they say since the science suggests it's not really necessary, it could help ease the issue of blood shortages. A guy in Michigan hit a huge lottery jackpot but almost didn't cash the ticket after forgetting about it, not once but twice. He bought the ticket and forgot to check the numbers for a month. When he finally scanned it at a store, it said to file a claim with the lottery office, so they thought he'd won a few $1,000s. Despite that, he managed to forget it again till his girlfriend found the ticket in the car later, about a week or so later, and asked if he'd checked it yet. And it turned out he'd won $25,000 a year for life. He ended up taking a lump sum of $390,000. And that's the good news. If you enjoy the good news every day, please let this man know. Either stop by his office, Jamie Dunn, and say thank you, or give him a call and tell him thank you for bringing us the good news right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What?
No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Pioneer Playhouse is Kentucky's oldest outdoor theater, and it's right here in Danville. Don't miss our 74th season, Under the Stars. Pioneer Playhouse, the perfect summer evening getaway. Great for date night or family night or girls' night. Come on out. We make dinner so you don't have to. Nightly, Tuesdays through Saturdays, June 9th through August 12th. Dinner is served at 7 p.m., and the show begins at 8:30 p.m. Our 74th season in the Bluegrass kicks off with Blue Suede Shoes, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery, running June 9th through July 1st. Original new play by Robbie Henson. If you loved Clue, this play is for you. Swinging 60s, a spooky Scottish castle, and a mad lunatic on the loose. Plus, a dashing young Sergeant Elvis Presley rushing in to save the day. A hilarious murder mystery mashup you won't want to miss. Family friendly with some adult themes. In case of light rain, shows will continue outdoors. Please bring your raincoat and umbrella. When the sun goes down, the stars come out at Pioneer Playhouse.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
It's Suntan City's best deal of the year. Right now, you can tan for a year for as low as $15 a month when paid in full.
At Suntan City, there's always a reason to celebrate. Because when you have a beautiful tan, the fun never has to end. Keep the party going with a stunning glow that lets your natural beauty shine all year long.
Don't miss out. Tan for a year for as low as $15 a month when paid in full. Visit a salon today.
Let yourself shine at Suntan City.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
It is 7:52. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM.
Hello.
Is this the Clerk of the Year in the Kentucky State, Chris Horn?
Hey, Rick.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Are you still got your wits about you, sir? A big day coming up next Tuesday.
Right. We're working on it right now as we speak.
And we've got early voting starting today, too. Is that correct?
Well, it started yesterday.
Okay.
And it's today, all day today, and
Okay.
all day tomorrow from 8 to 4:30.
8 to 4:30 again tomorrow. And today, 8 to going on till 4:30?
Yes.
Okay. So, Chris, from all sounds, it sounds like it's going to be a light turnout, but I wish there wouldn't be. You got 12 people running for Republican side for governor. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. It surely is. It's a lot of folks.
Yeah.
But just taking it a day at a time, Rick. you
Yeah.
know?
Yep. I understand. Getting everything in order. And again, all we can do, Chris, is try to encourage people, get out and vote, and your votes all count. And if nothing else, make your vote count against somebody else. You know, block out another one. If you don't think your vote counts, it does.
Yes, sir. They all do. All the votes cast definitely count, so it's important.
Yeah.
One thing I'd like
Yes.
to mention is the McAfee fire station is no longer existing, and we can't vote there. So we had to get State Board of Elections approval to move it to the Dana Brook Event Center. It's formerly known as the McAfee Jamboree, like auction barn.
Okay.
It's located at 163 Dunn Lane. So it's right back behind where the fire station used to be on Dunn Lane. There's one home in between kind of there and where we're going to be voting at. So there's cards that are being mailed out to the residents that reside in McAfee. And that's also on our website, and it's also on the State Board's website, too. So just want to remind people about that.
Very good. And where will they vote today and tomorrow at, Chris?
It's at our office here at the clerk's office at 207 West Lexington Street.
Okay, till 4:30 today and 8 to 4:30 tomorrow. And then that wraps up the early voting, correct?
Yes, there's no voting anywhere on Monday. And then on Tuesday, our residents will be required to go to their home assigned precinct to cast their vote for Mercer County residents.
Okay, very good. Anything else, Chris, that we need to know about? I know it sounds like you're really getting busy there, and appreciate you speaking with us here, just kind of reminding everybody again what big day's coming up on Tuesday, primary day.
Yeah, no, just some last-minute things we have to get accomplished to get ready. So we're working on that faithfully and about to, just take it a day at a time and transition to the next task at hand. So.
All right. Very good. Chris, we appreciate everything you and your staff do. And
thank you very much. I'm blessed to have a good staff and group to help get all this done, and we appreciate our election board and our workers, precinct workers.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get it done without all those folks helping us.
A lot of moving parts there, Chris, with election.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. That's very well said.
All right. Well, you hang in there, Chris, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay, Rick.
Thank you, Chris.
Sir.
All right. Bye-bye. Chris Horn, he is the Mercer County clerk. Again, get out and vote. Ricochet.
There are stars in the southern sky. Southward as you go, there is moonlight and moss in the trees. Down the 7 bridges road. Now I have loved you like a baby, like some lonesome child, and I have loved you in a tame way, and I have loved you wild. Sometimes there's a part of me has to turn from here and go, running like a child from these warm stars down the 7 bridges road. There are stars in the southern sky, and if ever you decide you should go, there is a taste of time, sweet and honey, down the 7 bridges road.
Ricochet, 7 Bridges Road, as we celebrate guitar player Eddie Kilgallen's 58th birthday with the group Ricochet. And we are WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955. You're getting us on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Check that out. It's a Big Deals. Go to hometownlive.net. Check out Big Deals, goods and services you need and want. Open 24/7. Save 20, 30, up to 50%. Hometownlive.net. Click on Big Deals, and saving is believing. We're also on CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Your time is 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio. I'm Michael Kastner. The immigration policy known as Title 42 has officially expired. The COVID-era restrictions were lifted last night just before midnight Eastern Time. The policy allowed for migrants to be turned away at the U.S. southern border to slow the spread of COVID-19. The mayor of Yuma, Arizona, is lashing out at the federal government. Phil Farrar reports Mayor Doug Nichols has been asking for assistance as dozens of migrants are dropped off in his region.
Yuma, Arizona is known as the sunniest city on earth, but Mayor Doug Nichols says the town, just 10 miles from the Mexican border, has a dark cloud hanging over it. More migrants crossing, and he says no one is helping.
And the question keeps coming up, what now? Well, I've been asking that question for 2 years with no substantial response. We've had an increase in the last month from 300 to 1,000 people and more every day.
Nichols says 161 migrants, all carrying proper paperwork, were dropped off overnight in the Yuma area, which has nearly 100,000 residents. I'm Phil Farrar.
Immigration rights groups are suing the Biden administration over a new U.S. ruling restricting asylum seekers. The group, represented by the ACLU, filed a legal challenge in federal court yesterday, just minutes before the new rule was to take effect. Immigration advocates say the new Biden regulation is similar to Trump-era policies that were blocked in court. The man seen on video using a deadly chokehold on a New York City subway train is expected to turn himself in today to face charges. Scott Pringle with more.
The Manhattan District Attorney's Office says it will charge Marine veteran Daniel Penny with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Jordan Neely. Witnesses say Neely, who has mental health challenges, was acting up and threatening subway riders before Penny applied the deadly chokehold last week. Attorneys representing Penny say their client risked his life to protect New Yorkers, and the unfortunate result was the unintended death of Jordan Neely.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-635-3311. That's 1-800-635-3311. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-635-3311. That's 1-800-635-3311.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
Over a dozen tornadoes ripped across the central U.S. on Thursday. Damage was recorded in the town of West Can, Kansas last night after a tornado blew the roof off of a school and toppled a grain bin. Several other tornadoes were reported in western Kansas, and twisters were also confirmed in Oklahoma, Nebraska, and Colorado. The National Weather Service says it received 16 preliminary tornado reports across the region. A debt limit meeting between President Biden and top lawmakers that had been scheduled for today has been postponed, with leaders agreeing to meet early next week. Erin Real reports.
Top aides to Biden and Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy met Wednesday and Thursday to discuss raising the debt ceiling. McCarthy told reporters that the delay was not a sign of trouble in the talks, but that he believed the staff negotiators who had been meeting this week needed to continue to talk before the principals met again. White House officials acknowledged that they must accept some spending cuts or strict caps on future spending if they're able to strike a deal, while insisting they must preserve Biden's signature climate legislation that passed along party lines last year. Talks on raising the government's $31 trillion debt ceiling in order to avoid economic catastrophe must be sorted by June 1st. That is the so-called X date, when the U.S. government will no longer be able to meet its financial obligations and will have to default on its debt.
Missouri lawmakers are sending controversial transgender-related legislation to Governor Mike Parson. Danielle Meert, a St. Louis parent with a transgender teen, says it should be up to them and their child to decide what's best for their health care.
The path that my child was on before we got to the gender center was the wrong path, and it's devastating to know that other kids aren't going to have access to that same health care.
House Republicans approved a measure that would limit gender-affirming care for minors. House lawmakers also separately signed off on legislation that would require transgender athletes to play on sports teams aligned with the sex on their birth certificate. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County Fiscal Court has finally made a decision about fireworks in the county. We followed this story for a while after multiple complaints over the last few July 4th holidays from residents. In fact, last July, the Mercer County Sheriff's Office fielded several calls of complaints from people who said that fireworks being shot off were impacting their animals and livestock. Up to that point, there was no ordinance that specifically addressed fireworks, and the noise ordinance itself was vague and also didn't directly address fireworks, partly because Mercer County Attorney Ted Dean says it was written before the legalization of fireworks. However, at their last fiscal court meeting, the Mercer County Fiscal Court gave first reading to an ordinance that would ban fireworks from midnight to 9 in the morning. Anyone who violates that ordinance will be subject to a $100 fine. The ordinance still needs to go through a second reading. The Boyle County inmate who's credited with saving another inmate's life was given an award for her actions. Jailer Brian Wooford recently presented Boyle County inmate Josephine Filbert with the Jailer's Meritorious Award for her role in potentially saving another inmate's life. That incident happened earlier this week when Filbert noticed another inmate choking and performed the Heimlich maneuver on her, dislodging what was caught in that inmate's throat. Filbert received her award for that act of heroism on Tuesday. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
BrianHatfieldUserFactory.com.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
At Linux of Danville, we install all things hitch and towing related, from a gooseneck to a fifth wheel and even a classic receiver hitch. We also install wiring you need for your new hitch. Quality products made in America. Call us today, 59209-4033, or stop by 935 Stanford Road. Linux of Danville, we make tough look good.
Just who is this car wash lady, a.k.a. the Queen of Suds? None other than Jenny Hogue, owner and manager of Car Express Wash in Danville. Jenny, how did you get started?
My owners wanted to sell the business. They offered to me first. October of 2018 is when I became the car wash lady, a.k.a. the Queen of Suds. We are invested in making Danville a happier, safer, and cleaner community. Give the gift of clean this season. We have gift cards available and also monthly memberships. We are located in the Big Blue Building, Danville Bypass. Don't drive dirty.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
Showers and thunderstorms, what we're likely to see before 1. Then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4. Then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4. High of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight. Then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 1. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Saturday, mostly cloudy, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mainly before 2. Mostly cloudy, low of 63. For Sunday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 2. Mostly cloudy, high of 79. Monday, starting work week off, scattered showers before 2. Mostly sunny, high of 76. Partly sunny on Tuesday, high of 76. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 74. Scattered showers and thunderstorms back again on Thursday. Mostly sunny, high of 78. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 66 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:10. Good Friday morning to you. We have made it to another weekend, kids. This is the 12th day of May. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Also, if you want a last minute within less than 2 hours, we're going to draw another DQ ice cream cake winner for those having a birthday between the 6th and 12th. We have 13 people signed up to win one cake. Brandon Selby, Kathy Selby, Sonia Turner, Bobby Greider, John Maddox, Brian Devine, Sarah Shirley, Heather Summers, Mary Phillips, Victoria Wright, Allie Rector, John Brandon, and Jasmine Tongue, all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays. Now, we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, Sonia Turner, Jeremy Tuttle, B.J. Edwards. Saturday, David Roy, Reuben Harness, Frank Parks, Kip Mountjoy. Sunday, Jenny Langford Sluter, Sandy Bozak Santa Maria, Tim Mathis, Kay Wells Cunningham, Randy Phillips, Stephen Burkhart, David Birchfield, Crystal Burdett, and DeCarla Bell.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for singing happy birthday to our birthdayers. Now, let's let you know what today is. And it happens to be Limerick Day, International Nurses Day, International Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Awareness Day, Odometer Day, International Awareness Day, Nutty Fudge Day. Celebrate those accordingly, all right? Now, let's go ahead and see what our life hack says. Taking your pet to the vet, take a video of them coughing, breathing strangely, limping, whatever. Animals may not show the problems they're displaying at home in the vet's office, and a video can help the vet make a diagnosis. The same technique works when taking your car into a mechanic. Your positive thought says, perhaps our eyes need to be washed by our tears once in a while so that we can see life with a clearer view. Again, that's good stuff. And it's good stuff. We appreciate you stopping in here. And you know what? Power Hour number 3, kids. It's time to officially start the weekend for those just getting up right now with this. Oh, thank you, Freddie. Boy, we all await with anticipation hearing that. The weekend has officially started because we did it. All right, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air, kids, as we still got coming up. Super Dave, we're going to have random facts. We're going to have State Representative Kim King, and after the 9:30 news, Larry the Legend Sanders and guest. Right here. Good Friday morning to you.
Aloha to Friday, the week is finally through. Wanna spend the weekend in Honolulu. Instead of working 9 to 5, I'd hit the beach and drink a Mai Tai, 'cause it's Friday and I need some booze. Aloha to Friday, I'm a tired man. Wanna rip my clothes off and lay in the sand while I'm stuck in my office chair. Dream about the tropical air, 'cause it's Friday. Glad the week is through. Friday, I love you, you.
Fox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
There's always a lot of conversation about the hotshot national prospects that Kentucky coach John Calipari and his staff are recruiting, especially at this time of year when the AAU circuit is showcasing those players. However, once again, Calipari and his staff are at least interested in a Kentucky prospect in the 2025 class. Kentucky has signed Reed Shepherd of North Laurel for next year's team and has offered Lyon County Junior standout Travis Berry a scholarship. Perhaps the next in-state offer go to Woodford County sophomore Jasper Johnson. Johnson helped Woodford County win a regional championship last season and and reached the state tournament semifinals. He's a crafty, athletic, left-handed point guard who is an underrated passer with a terrific basketball IQ. He also has the same tireless work ethic that both Shepard and Perry have used to make themselves national recruits. And Johnson currently is a top 30 player nationally in his recruiting class and could go higher.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
Put a little spring in your step. There's no better place than the Bluegrass State. And Kentucky's 45 state parks offer wide open spaces to play and stay, including private cottages and lakeside campgrounds. Plus, you can tee up at 13 nationally recognized golf courses, nestled in beautiful surroundings. Plan your getaway today at www.parks.ky.gov. That's www.parks.ky.gov.
Kentucky has not offered a scholarship to 6'2" Jasper Johnson of Woodford County, but certainly has been keeping a close eye on point guard. He already has scholarship offers from West Virginia, Texas A&M, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Memphis, with more to come. Numerous elite prep schools have already been reaching out to Johnson, and it would not stun me to see him decide to play for one of those teams next year based on how he's already done in the Nike EYBL. But no matter where he's playing, just keep an eye on this talented point guard for next year.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. The official field will be named Monday in Baltimore for the Preakness Stakes. The early odds-on favorite is Kentucky Derby winner Mage at 3-1, while First Mission is the second choice at 5-1. It remains to be seen if pre-Derby favorite Forte will enter the Preakness. He's been under a 14-day veterinarian watch imposed at Churchill Downs. Now we learn that Forte's trainer, Todd Pletcher, has been suspended for 10 days and fined for a positive drug test on Forte back in 2022. Pletcher has appealed it. High school baseball on hometown radio is set for this afternoon as Boyle County entertains Russell County. First pitch at 6 on Z105. Yesterday's high school fast pitch softball scores: Danville 12, Bergen 2, Pulaski County 10, Garrett County nothing, and Somerset Christian 15, Light Homeschool nothing. In baseball, it was Mercer County 2, Lexington Catholic 1 in 10 innings, Boyle County 5, Anderson County 1, and Casey County 13, Lincoln County 6. Top 5 teams, according to the RPI and the 12th Region Fast Pitch Rankings, find East Jessamine at number 1, followed by Somerset, Rockcastle County, Pulaski County, and Boyle County. The top 5 baseball teams are Boyle County first, followed by Mercer County, Somerset, Garrett County, and Pulaski County. Denver is advanced to the NBA West Finals. The Nuggets thumped Phoenix 125-100 last night. Boston and Philadelphia are headed to a Game 7 in the East, after the Celtics finished the game on a 14-3 run to beat the 76ers 95-86. In Major League Baseball yesterday, 4 Cincinnati relievers combined to shut out New York on 6 hits and a 5-0 Reds win. The Mets have now lost 5 straight series. Tonight the Reds are in Miami. And in the SEC Fast Pitch Softball Tournament yesterday, Florida downed Kentucky 6-2. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a survivor of suicide support group for adults the first Thursday of every month at the Boyle County Library Community Room from 6 to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information.
'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Get the ultimate in taste and the ultimate burger for just $1.99 at the Harrodsburg DQ. Or have a bigger appetite? Just combo it for only $3.99. There's something fishy cooking at DQ with a fish dinner consisting of 2 pieces of fish, Texas toast, and fries, all for one low price. Try a country ham sandwich featuring 2 pieces of country ham, mayo, lettuce, and tomato on a bun or toast, again for one low price. Try the frozen hot chocolate, Twisty Misty, or the caramel chip shake. You'll bark your approval with a new peanut butter puppy chow blizzard at Harrodsburg DQ, where happy tastes good.
Big changes are coming to the HVAC industry.
The minimum efficiency rating of equipment is increasing nationwide.
If your HVAC system is more than 8 years old, or if you would like a quote on upgrading your current system, call ADA Heating and Air.
Upgrading to a new, more efficient system now will save you money immediately on your utility bills and may qualify you for tax credits in 2023.
Call ADA Heating and Air for a free estimate.
ADA is on the way.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you, Sarah. Showers and thunderstorms are likely before 1, then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4. Showers and thunderstorms likely after 4, a high of 77. Scattered showers tonight, the thunderstorms, and showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 1. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, mostly cloudy, high of 80. Tomorrow night, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly before 2, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, mainly after 2, mostly cloudy with a high of 79. Scattered showers before 2 on Monday, mostly sunny, high of 76. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 67 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:22. Is this Super Dave?
It is.
A speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's
Super Dave.
Yes, it's
Super Dave.
Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
Super Dave.
Who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as
David Ashton,
mild-mannered reporter for
WHBN Radio,
fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of
Super Dave.
Well, good morning, Super Dave. How is that back doing?
Well, that's feeling better.
Oh, good. That's a better. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I just knew I wouldn't feel like being on yesterday, or not yesterday.
Last Friday, yeah.
Last Friday,
yeah. Well, we understand that. You know, it's something that we enjoy when you do it, and if you have to bow out, we surely understand.
But I wanted to be back on this morning because I'm not, without pain, but
yeah,
it is at a point now where I can deal with it a whole lot better.
Good. And hopefully will you be getting that other the stimulator at some point?
Well, this is the permanent one that was put in.
Oh, okay. So you have a permanent one now.
Yes.
Okay, I was last I
thought
you had taken
out.
The
one I had prior was just the trial.
Okay. So the one you got implanted permanent now, it's helping.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So
that's the report we wanted to hear.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. That was what I was hoping for was, some relief. And
yeah.
So far, so good.
Good. It's not going to make it all go away, but if you can have a better quality of life, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's been a heck of a lot better to get through days, not just hurt all day long.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's not like I'm not hurting, but it's on the level that it was. So.
Okay, well, good. Then relief is just a turn on away for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, very good. What kind of news have you got for us this week?
Well, I got some interesting news, and once again, Dolly Parton is making headlines.
Okay.
She seems to always be in the news somehow, doesn't she?
Yeah, seems to be.
Well, anyway, of course, she's a country music and a rock and roll Hall of Famer now, and she has revealed details on her upcoming first ever rock album. Parton's album will be called Rockstar and will release on November 17th via Butterfly Records with distribution by Big Machine label group. The 30-song collection will include 9 original tracks as well as 21 iconic rock anthems. Rockstar will be available as a 4 LP set and a 2 CD set, as well as via digital download on all streaming services. And it is available for pre-order now. Parton will be joined by a slew of musical guests across genres on Rockstar, including Stevie Nicks, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Peter Frampton, Sting, John Fogerty, Steven Tyler, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Chris Stapleton, Miley Cyrus, Elton John, Lizzo, Linda Perry, and many more. Now, that's quite a group there, ain't it?
Oh, that's a who's who for sure.
Mm-hmm. Parton shares that I am excited to finally present my first rock and roll album. I am honored and privileged to have worked with some of the greatest iconic singers and musicians of all time, and to be able to sing all the iconic songs throughout the album was a joy beyond measure. I hope everybody enjoys the album as much as I've enjoyed putting it together. Now, last night she co-hosted the 58th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards with Garth Brooks. And she also closed out the night by delivering the world premiere of the debut single from Rockstar, World on Fire. The track was made available also at the same time to coincide with the world premiere performance of World on Fire. Parton shares, "This is a song I felt very inspired to write. I think it speaks about everything and everyone at this day and time. I hope it is something that will touch you and maybe touch enough people to want to make a change for the better." So it's going to be interesting. One of the songs on the album, if you can picture this, is Freebird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and I saw the list of songs the other day, and there's several classics on there. Freebird is an iconic song.
Right.
So I still have a hard time picturing Dolly Parton doing it. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it will.
Now, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year. Another country music legend was inducted or announced as an just got a brief hiccup or whatever there.
Okay.
Now, this artist was not inducted as a duck, like I just said. But this country legend was announced this week as one of the inductees for this year's class of 2023 for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Willie Nelson. Now, he's joining Sheryl Crow, among others, this year. It will join the Hall of Fame later this year. They will be minted at the 38th Annual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Friday, November 3rd at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. With over 60 years in the music business, Nelson, who's a songwriter, performer, anti-establishment outlaw, political activist, and philanthropist, is an American institution. Nelson may call country music his home, but he has always pushed stylistic boundaries, mixing rock and roll, jazz, pop, and blues. He even did a reggae album once, Rick. And it's actually very good. I have that in my collection. Nelson's first success came writing hits for country's biggest stars, including Patsy Cline, of course, who did Crazy, and Nightlife for Ray Price, and songs that have become standards. Funny how time slips away, being one of them. In 1962, Nelson released the first of a staggering 73 solo albums, but he chafed at working within Nashville's confines, and in 1972 he returned home to Texas to make music on his own terms, connecting with Austin's counterculture. Nelson recorded for Atlantic, combining country and rock and blues. Songs like the autobiography. Yeah, it's a different word, but I'm getting tongue-tied this morning for some reason. Haven't had my coffee yet.
Oh, that's it.
A song called Me and Paul that came out in 1971. Groove and swing with blues licks, with pedal steel and a piano soar in the foreground. Nelson and co-conspirators Waylon Jennings, Jesse Coulter, and Tom Paul Glaser ushered in the outlaw country movement with their Wanted the Outlaws album, which became the first album in country music history to go platinum. And of course, the accolades just go on and on for him. 60-something years in the music business, he's definitely left his mark. So.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, just wanted to talk about them this morning. And of course, last week we lost one of the best in the music business, Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure you already talked about him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention, he's some of the greatest story songs I've ever heard of.
Yeah, great story song artist. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. I guess one of the best being the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great one. Canadian Railroad Trilogy, and just so many others. But he had just performed in Lexington just 7 or 8 months ago.
Yeah, Sundown's one of my favorites. He did.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And if you could read my mind, that was a good one too.
Mm-hmm. But he's had so many other songs that were just as good that may not have gotten as much airplay on the radio, or just some album cuts that were fantastic songs. I got his entire collection on vinyl, but I can think of all the studio albums anyway. But anyway, he left, just like all the other ones going on, he left a great catalog of music to remember.
Sure did. We got some birthdays. All right, we got birthdays today. Billy Swan's 81.
Yeah, I heard you play I Can Help a while ago.
Steve Winwood, 75.
Yeah.
Kix Brooks, 68.
That's right. Yeah, they were just at Rupp Arena last night.
Yeah.
Brooks and Dunn.
Broke up and they got back together again.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Stevie Wonder, 73.
He's a great, very talented man.
Yes. Can't tell him he can't do something.
Oh, I know it.
Darius Rucker, 57 tomorrow.
Yeah, Hootie.
Yep. Richie Valens was born in 1941. Tomorrow.
Yeah, La Bamba.
Yep.
That was died way too young. He was on the plane with Buddy Holly.
Yep. And the Big Bopper. 18 years old is all he was. Mary Wells, tomorrow, born 1943, my guy.
Yeah.
Her big claim to fame. Let's see. Then Sunday, I'm trying to see. Gene Cornish, he's a guitar player with the Rascals.
Remember them?
Danny,
not the Little Rascals, though.
No, Danny Wood, New Kids on the Block, he'll be 54 on Sunday. Bobby Darin, on Sunday, was born in 1936. Mac the Knife, Splish Splash.
Yep.
And Lech Leckenby was born Sunday. He was born in 1943. He was a guitar player with Herman's Hermits.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack Bruce was born Sunday, 1943. Bass player, singer with the group Cream. Sunshine of Your Love.
All right.
Good song.
There's somebody in this area very important to a lot of us for the birthday this weekend too, right? Padre.
Yes. Padre, Tim Mathis on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope he has a wonderful birthday.
Yes, he's got a big music fan too.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Great man, by the way.
Yes, very nice. All right, Super Dave, I guess that'll be a wrap for this week, and next Friday you'll be back again, and hopefully next month be back in here, my co-host again.
Yeah, I'm planning on being there a week early this coming go for the 30th anniversary of Conway's passing.
Okay, all right. We'll spotlight some Conway songs with you here then.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I hated to miss coming in this past week, but just taking more time to recoup.
Yep, I understand.
So,
well, better quality of life is what's the best thing for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday was the first day I'd been out in a week.
Oh,
so,
wow. Somebody said you may be able to pick up more TV channels too now.
You know, I could make the going through airport security. I could make it go off now.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can draw a lot of attention to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I hope
I'm battery operated too because I have a battery in my back now.
Yeah, there you go. You got anything coming up? Any singing, karaoke's? When's the next time that happens?
Karaoke will begin a week from Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Well, then next Friday we'll remind people about that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had it this past Tuesday, but I wasn't able to make it there that night. So.
Sure. All right. Well, you have a good weekend and a good week, and we look forward to talking to you next Friday.
All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend.
All right. You too. Take care. Happy
All right.
Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, too.
Definitely. Yes.
All right. Take care.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Super Dave. There he goes. There's Super Joe with his Super News at 8:37.5.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County Fiscal Court has finally made a decision about fireworks in the county. We followed this story for a while after multiple complaints over the last few July 4th holidays from residents. In fact, last July, the Mercer County Sheriff's Office fielded several calls of complaints from people who said that fireworks being shot off were impacting their animals and livestock. Up to that point, there was no ordinance that specifically addressed fireworks, and the noise ordinance itself was vague and also didn't directly address fireworks, partly because Mercer County Attorney Ted Dean says it was written before the legalization of fireworks. However, at their last fiscal court meeting, the Mercer County Fiscal Court gave first reading to an ordinance that would ban fireworks from midnight to 9 in the morning. Anyone who violates that ordinance will be subject to a $100 fine. The ordinance still needs to go through a second reading. The Boyle County inmate who's credited with saving another inmate's life was given an award for her actions. Jailer Brian Wooford recently presented Boyle County inmate Josephine Filbert with the Jailer's Meritorious Award for her role in potentially saving another inmate's life. That incident happened earlier this week when Filbert noticed another inmate choking and performed the Heimlich maneuver on her, dislodging what was caught in that inmate's throat. Filbert received her award for that act of heroism on Tuesday. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Hi, this is Auditor Mike Harmon. I'm running for governor on May 16th. You know, as state representative for Boyle County, I fought for our children, stood up for Second Amendment rights and religious freedoms, and now I'm running to be our first governor from Boyle County in our state's history. I'm the strongest candidate for school choice and parental empowerment, and I'm endorsed by the Kentucky Right to Life. For more information, go to MikeHarmon.com. Please vote Mike Harmon, May 16th.
Paid for by Mike Harmon for governor. Get involved at MikeHarmon.com.
Here are the obituaries. Tony Seth Fraley, age 24 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. He was the husband of Alyssa Jordan. Visitation is Wednesday from 4 until 8, with the funeral service Thursday at 1 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Cameron Dakota Peevler, age 27 of Bowling Green, died Monday. He was the husband of Addie Tenero Peevler, with many relatives in the Harrodsburg and Danville area. Visitation is Thursday from 10 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at J.C. Kirby and Son Lovers Lane Chapel. Terry Lynn Darland, age 61 of Glasgow, formerly of Harrodsburg, died Monday. A celebration of life service will be held at a later date. Sims Funeral Services is in charge of the arrangements. Norris Chigger Flynn, age 86 of Harrodsburg, died May the 3rd. He was the widower of Madeline Gale Flynn and was a veteran of the United States Army. Visitation is Wednesday, May 17th from 4 until 7 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel, with the funeral service Thursday, May the 18th at 10 o'clock at the Carpenters Christian Church. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Saving money and having fun go together when you shop at Hometown Radio's Big Deal Store. Right now, save on gift certificates from Sabor Americana, Danville's new Mexican restaurant, offering unique flavors and entrees along with classic dishes. You'll save with $10 gift certificates for $7. The Catered Dog at their new downtown Danville location. Start with a bun and a hot dog and load it up your way. You'll save with $10 gift certificates for $6. Pioneer Playhouse, $20 show tickets are $15. And for a sweet treat, Sweets by Cindy in Junction City, $10 gift certificates for $5. And now, for the fun part, register for this month's giveaway of Holiday World admission tickets. Register to win Family Fun Pack of 4 tickets to one of the world's best water parks and home of world-class roller coasters. No purchase to win. Sign up every day to increase your odds of winning. Save now and win at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net. Big Deals Online Store.
Is your heat or air conditioning acting up? Did you know new HVAC for your home no longer has to cost an arm and a leg? The HVAC outlet based here in Danville offers 2- and 3-ton heat pump complete change-outs for $39.95 or as low as $100 a month. The HVAC outlet offers a 10-year manufacturer's warranty on all parts. Call them today, 859-209-1112 or swing by 308 Fackler Street in Danville. It's 859-209-1112. The HVAC outlet in Danville, servicing all of Central Kentucky.
Have you heard the news? Action Properties Services is your fully insured home and business general contracting dream. Action Property Services has over 70 years combined experience in excavating, concrete repair, landscaping, drainage improvements, land clearing, sidewalk repairs, demolition, and so much more. The names you know and trust, Robert, Danny, and James Preston, take pride in the craftsmanship of their work. Get a free estimate and find out more about actionpropertyservices.org, your general contracting specialists.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school baseball Friday night. It's Boyle County hosting Russell County. It's the last game of the regular season. 6 o'clock first pitch, a game we'll have on Z105. Saturday, it's the Xfinity Series. NASCAR racing at Darlington. 1:30 green flag drop on WHIR. Then the Cup Series, the Goodyear 400 at Darlington. Mother's Day Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on 103.9 FM WHIR.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
We're going to see showers and thunderstorms likely before 1 this afternoon, then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4, and showers and thunderstorms after 4, with a high of 77. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms early, then showers, likely a possible thunderstorm after 1, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. For tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, high of 80. Sound like a broken record, don't I? Scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mainly before 2. Mostly cloudy, low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, mainly after 2. Mostly cloudy, high of 79. Scattered showers before 2 on Monday, mostly sunny, high of 76. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 68 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:45.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, thank you, David. The word scientist was only coined in 1833. A philosopher named William Whewell, I guess, created it to professionalize science and separate it from philosophy. Approximately 64% of Americans have never left the country and traveled abroad. You've heard of the phrase, sail the 7 seas, but what are the 7 seas? The list has changed over time, but the modern definition is North Atlantic, South Atlantic, North Pacific, South Pacific, Arctic, Southern, and Indian. Canada has more lakes than every other country combined. And there's an obscure gender-neutral term for nieces and nephews. They're your nibblings. Wow. 8:46.
Don't you know I've come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her. When she's around, she takes my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on a highway in the sky. There was some blue and sorrow times. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, you're a miracle work for me. You set my soul free like a ship sailing on the sea. She is the sunlight when the skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady. Take me away.
Brooks and Dunn, My Maria, as we celebrate the 68th birthday of one Kix Brooks from Brooks and Dunn. Again, in the background of that song, you may have heard a little tambourine, and that may have been possible by our state representative, Kim King. She may have had a part in that. I'm not sure.
I was singing along and tapping my toes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts, yeah.
Yes. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are the King family?
We are doing well. Thank you very much. I am calling in from the King's Table. It's been a busy week on the road, dealing with things out in the district, and I'll give you a quick overview of that, but quickly want to say Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mamas and female influences on our society. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Pardon me. On Wednesday afternoon, I had a meeting with the Jessamine County Project Development Board. Isn't that a mouthful?
Yeah.
We met in the fiscal court building at 3 p.m. We talked about a big project going on there, and I look forward to that conversation continuing. That meeting was a little over 2 hours long, so really trying to tackle a lot of information there. On Thursday, yesterday morning, the Jessamine County Chamber of Commerce held their legislative 2023 session update. Dan Pfister, one of the 4 Jessamine County House of Representative members, Matt Lockett, who also happens to work here in Mercer County, they joined me and we gave an update there. Our 4th colleague is a gentleman named Killian Timoney, and he is an administrator in the Fayette County Public School System. So they're, got a busy time with testing and everything this time of the year. He wasn't able to join us. So we had a good crowd, a lot of excellent questions, everything from drug abuse, human trafficking, child and foster care, just a lot of interesting topics coming up, and so we appreciate that opportunity to visit with them. Rhonda May is the Jill Cutler, if you will, in Jessamine County, and Shannon Harris is our Becca Sims. So they're fun and a lot of great information and good community members there. This afternoon at 4:30, I'm scheduled to be at the Washington County Extension Office with Senator Jimmy Higdon. We will be announcing some grant awards. I'll be able to get that public information on Monday in our visit at 8:50 on Monday morning. I pulled a little bit of information regarding our bills that we passed this year regarding education. If you look at the overall checkbook, the vast majority of the money spent in every budget goes to public education. And if you look at how many bills are filed and how many are passed, I'm going to turn that paper over and go back to that in a moment too, but the vast majority are education related. So I've got 2 pages to give just brief overview and title information today, and I saved 2 pages for Monday because it's going to be pretty extensive, again, based on how much is education related. So House Bill 547, this will ensure that our school faculty and administrators can practice their religious faith in non-instructional times. We had a lot of testimony brought to us that can be an issue. House Bill 32, I think we've talked about this one before, saying that classified staff in our public schools, so this is anything other than the teachers, they don't have to have a high school diploma or GED to get them going in the process of helping in our schools. But it also says that our school districts must provide those employees the opportunity to earn their GED. So that passed overwhelming. That was one of the initiatives brought to us by the education community. House Bill 319, this establishes an interstate teacher mobility compact. Isn't that a mouthful? Just saying that we will have reciprocal agreements with other states and will recognize their teaching certificates if they meet our standards here in Kentucky. House Bill 331, this will say that every middle school and high school building will have an AED, an automated external defibrillator. So it also says that school staff will have at least a very overview look at cardiac medical emergencies, and our athletic staff and volunteers will undergo use on the AED and will get more extensive training on that. House Bill 538, this was sponsored by Timmy Truitt from Jackson County, I do believe. I think he's a new colleague, so he's only been with us a little time, but he is a principal of a school there and serves as co-chair of our education committee. So we really appreciate the background and institutional knowledge that he brings to the table. And so he wanted to address classroom disruption. So this establishes a framework for school administrators and districts to look to. I was a co-sponsor of that bill, and our teachers and school staff are really saying they need help in that area. Senate Bill 49, we have in Kentucky what are called provisional teaching certificates. Now, they're normally good for 2 years, but due to the teacher shortage, about 2,000 additional teachers we need in Kentucky, the education community asked for this to be extended to 4 years. And so we accommodated that request with Senate Bill 49. Senate Bill 54, this is to help our public school students with our military families. So if they travel out of state, you know, their mom or dad is probably going to be transferred and relocated several times. And so that gives them some more structure and allows them to use that KEYS money based on their life situation and their family serving in our military. And we certainly appreciate that. Senate Bill 70, this establishes a pilot program for teachers to teach other teachers for professional development. I'm not as familiar with the need for that bill, but it was brought to us and the education community says that they need it. And Senate Bill 156 will establish a statewide reading research center. So We've got that in the hopper now, and hopefully that will be able to, again, help all those folks that are bringing those issues to us. When I mentioned Killian Timoney a moment ago, I failed to mention that he is the other co-chair of the Education Committee. And as I mentioned a moment ago, he is an administrator with the Fayette County Public Schools. So we're trying to really have a broad depth of information brought to us. I also wanted to mention that just like that is just a brief overview, this week, since our last visit here on WHBN, the LRC, so the Legislative Research Commission, has published the Summary of Legislative Enactments 2023. So this 100-page document is available at that website that I always encourage our listeners to earmark on their phone or iPad, desktop computer, and that is Legislature, legislature.ky.gov. That is the dashboard that I access multiple times every day. And so this 100-page document is available to you there of everything that was passed during the 2023 session. So on one of the cover pages, I thought it was interesting. I try to give you these census numbers every time they're published. This year we had 1,247 bills in the House and Senate filed, and bills and resolutions, and we passed 189. So that's a little over 10%. Over the years, I have seen about, it's a rough number, but about 10% of all the bills and resolutions that are filed are actually passed. The next session starts January 2nd, 2024, and our interim committee schedule will hit full gear next month in June, but Tobacco Settlement Agreement Oversight Fund Committee has already met. We met in April, and we will meet again next Thursday. So I hope everyone, especially all the mamas and female influence, lovely ladies, have a wonderful weekend. And you too, Radio Rick.
Well, and you as well. After the 9 o'clock news, I have done this for several years. I'm going to play Bergen's own Troy Lay's version of Mother's Eyes.
Oh, that'll be excellent. You want a little fun fact?
What's that? Sure do.
Troy and I sang together at my high school graduation. How's that for a fun
Really?
fact? I know.
Wow.
Random fact.
Yes.
Radio Rick and Kim. So there you go. No, he's a dear friend. We went through school together, were in choir together. And, yeah, I think it was the baccalaureate service of Mercer County High School's 1980 graduation season. Yeah.
Very good.
Isn't that fun? Yeah. Well, I will stay tuned in for sure. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. State Representative Kim King, we'll have her back on again Monday morning right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, and proud of it. We're on AM 1420, FM 99.5 on the World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and now on CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Last-minute call here. I don't know if they can still do it. Mother's Day balloonogram. Be delivered today. Call Danville Morning Point. Each balloon is just $10 and will include balloons and a message to Mom. You can call 859-965-1008. That is 859-965-1008. All proceeds go to the Morning Point Foundation nonprofit that helps. Again, Mother's Day balloonogram. Call them up, 859-965-1008. See if they have any left.
Think of everything you do to provide for your family. A home, food on the table, healthcare, vacations, and saving for your kids' education. It's all good as long as you're alive, but it's only a drop in the bucket of what they'll need if you die without life insurance. Buying term life insurance is not something you can afford to put off. Call the Term Lifeline now for the lowest possible rates on quality term life insurance. Term life rates are at all-time lows, and we can save you up to 70%. If you already have coverage, you could be paying too much. One call could save you thousands of dollars. We have great rates for smokers, too, or if you have health problems. Providing for today is good, but it's not enough if you die prematurely. Call the Term Lifeline today for a free quote. Protect your family and see if you could save up to 70%.
866-549-TERM. 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 That's 866-549-8376.
The Pacific Northwest is bracing for a record-breaking heat wave, scorching temperatures up to 30 degrees above normal or possible from Oregon to Alberta, Canada, starting today. And the National Weather Service says the heat wave could last well into next week. Both Seattle and Portland could see their first 90-degree temperatures of the year today, with excessive heat watches in effect along the northwest coast. Western Canada is also bracing for record daily high temperatures and a risk of wildfires, with the heat reaching as far north as the Yukon. The Mpox outbreak is no longer considered a global health emergency. Mark Mayfield with more.
On Thursday, the World Health Organization decided to end its 10-month-long declaration of the viral disease as a public health emergency of international concern. The decision to end the emergency status came after the WHO's emergency committee met on Wednesday. The WHO chief said Mpox cases dropped by nearly 90% over the last 3 months compared to the previous 3 months. Over 87,000 Mpox cases have been confirmed around the world since the start of last year. I'm Mark Mayfield.
American employees are more satisfied in their jobs than ever. More from Lisa Taylor.
According to a survey by the Conference Board, over 62% of respondents said they're overall satisfied with their jobs, a 2.1 percentage point increase over last year's survey. That's the highest ever since the survey began in 1987. The lowest level, just under 43% satisfaction, was in 2010, just after the Great Recession.
A Minnesota man who invented a rocket-powered toilet and a jet-powered coffee pot has come up with a motorcycle that runs on beer. Kai Michelson said the beer-powered bike he created in his garage in a Minneapolis suburb has a 14-gallon keg with a heating coil instead of a gas-powered engine. The coil heats the beer to 300 degrees, then superheated steam in the nozzle propels the bike. Michelson said he's not a drinker, so he can't think of any better use for the beer. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Harrodsburg City Commission voted to raise the salaries of their police officers and reinstate hazardous pay for police and fire. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting that earlier this week, the Harrodsburg City Commission voted to give Harrodsburg officers a $2 an hour raise. Perryville could get their first little library location. The Advocate Messenger's reporting that at their last city council meeting, Perryville city councilors heard from a local resident about putting a library box in Perryville known as the Little Library. That box would contain mostly children's books and some young adult books. There are currently 150,000 little library box locations nationwide. This would allow those in Perryville to be able to get different reading materials without having to drive to Danville to the Boyle County Public Library. Perryville resident Chelsea Nash said that she would donate the supplies and be the steward of the box to make sure it's taken care of. She just needs the city's approval. The city council voted to table it in order to get more information and discuss it at the next meeting. I'm Joe Mathis. The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school baseball Friday night. It's Boyle County hosting Russell County. It's the last game of the regular season. 6 o'clock first pitch, a game we'll have on Z105. Saturday, it's the Xfinity Series. NASCAR racing at Darlington. 1:30 green flag drop on WHIR. Then the Cup Series. The Goodyear 400 at Darlington. Mother's Day Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on 103.9 FM WHIR.
Ice cream shakes, sundaes, burgers, and more at the Bergen Dairy Barn, the coolest place on the hottest day. The Bergen Dairy Barn is what I say. So hop on your horse and ride on in to the flashing lights in Bergen. Open 11 to 7 every day, except on Sundays. We're closed that day. The Bergen Dairy Barn, the best takeout around. Great burgers and ice cream in the friendliest town.
Hey guys, life is too short for department store jewelry. You can get quality with great savings at B&L Jewelers. Now you know, if you get her that hollow illusion diamond ring from the department store, she will have tears, all right. But they are not tears of joy. They will be tears of disappointment. Make sure the tears you get will be remembered for a long time to come as the best gift ever. This is Lauren. Here at B&L Jewelers, we know that love is special, and we cherish it dearly. That's why we have the best selection of jewelry in 5 counties just for you. Did you know that here you can have value without giving up quality? That's right, you can. We have quality jewelry that will fit any budget. We make it work for you very easily. We offer several financing options. As always, we offer 12 months same as cash, free layaway for 6 months with a small down payment. Plus, you get a free lifetime guarantee on all diamond jewelry purchases, free sizing, free lifetime jewelry inspection and cleaning, free jewelry appraisal. So, if that special someone is really special, come see us at B&L Jewelers where we can make those tears of joy. B&L Diamond Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
My campaign for governor started around kitchen tables across Kentucky, listening, discussing what matters most, like standing up for Kentucky coal that powers our communities, stopping illegal drugs like fentanyl, putting God back at the family table, and fighting for our faith, families, and jobs. I'm Kelly Craft, and on May 16th, I humbly ask for your vote because this election is about putting people over politics.
Paid for by Kelly Craft for governor.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
I want a steak and shake burger and fry. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fry. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
Showers and thunderstorms are likely before 1, then showers and a possible thunderstorm between 1 and 4, then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4 with a high of 77. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 1, mostly cloudy with low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, mostly cloudy, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mainly before 2, mostly cloudy, low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Sunday, mainly after 2, mostly cloudy, high of 79. Scattered showers on Monday, starting our work week off before 2, mostly sunny, high of 76. Partly sunny Tuesday, finally some relief, mostly sunny on Wednesday, high of 74. And then guess what? Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 78. Right now in the partly cloudy skies, we have 68 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:10 and a half. Good Friday morning to you. This is the 12th day of May. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversary, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Also, we're giving away another DQ ice cream cake before 10 o'clock this morning for those having a birthday between the 6th and 12th. We've got Marlene Darland, Jasmine Tung, John Brandon, Allie Rector, Victoria Wright, Mary Phillips, Heather Summers, Sarah Shirley, Brian Devine, John Maddox, Bobby Greider, Sonia Turner, Kathy Selby, and Brandon Selby, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. All right, birthdays. We do them for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For Friday, today, Sonia Turner, Jeremy Tuttle, B.J. Edwards. Tomorrow, David Roy, Reuben Harness, Frank Parks, Kip Mountjoy. And on Sunday, Jenny Langford Sluter, Sandy Bozak Santa Maria, Tim Mathis, Kay Wells Cunningham, Randy Phillips, Stephen Burkhart, David Birchfield, Crystal Burnett, and DeCarla Bell.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you very much, Neil. We appreciate you coming by saying happy birthday to the birthday-ers. Now, today is Limerick Day, National International Nurses Day, International Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Awareness Day. Wow, that's a big, long thing it is. Odometer Day, International Awareness Day, and Nutty Fudge Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Uh-oh, did I say celebrate? I did. All right, kids, this is Power Hour number 4. We officially start the weekend for those of you getting up right now with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We appreciate that so much. Here's your life hack. Taking your pet to the vet, take a video of them coughing, breathing strangely, limping, whatever. Animals may not show the problems they're displaying at home in the vet's office, and a video can help the vet make a diagnosis. The same technique works when taking your car to a mechanic. Your positive thought says perhaps our eyes need to be washed by our tears once in a while so that we can see life with a clearer view again. Good stuff. And we hope we continue with good stuff for you right here on WHBN AM and FM. So, kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
I'm sorry.
Adults.
What?
Or childish adults.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo! So much work that I find, I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive. 'Cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo! Call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo! This is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
All right. Thank you so much. It's coming up on 9:14. And as promised, as it's been a tradition, this goes out to all the mothers. Troy Lay, Mother's Eyes. Bergen's own Troy Lay.
She lights a candle every Christmas in honor of him, for the son that she had lost way back when. And though the years they go by, her love has never died, and you can see it anytime in mother's eyes. In mother's eyes there is a hope of all the good things the Lord bestows. Truest form of love I've ever known. In mother's eyes. In mother's eyes there is belief that you can be all that you want to be. And that's all I'll ever need. In mother's eyes. And give the love she's given me, that unconditional trust she gave free. And I know that one day I will be everything she's ever wanted in me. In mother's eyes there is a hope of all the good things the Lord bestows. Truest form of love I've ever known. In mother's eyes. In mother's eyes there is belief that you can be all that you want to be. That's all I'll ever need. In mother's eyes. And I found myself by her bedside, seen her last breath through my tears. I realized that the glow still remains in her eyes, for the sun that's waiting for her on the other side. In mother's eyes there is a hope of all the good things the Lord bestows. True form of love I've ever known. In mother's eyes. In mother's eyes there is belief that you can be all that you want to be. And that's all I'll ever need. In mother's eyes.
Bergen's own Troy Lay, Mother's Eyes. Darius Rucker's having a birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 57 years old. This one's called Wagon Wheel. Happy birthday, Darius.
And down south to the land of the pines, I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winners keep a getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's a-headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Oh, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way I wanna feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, mama, you can rock me, rock me.
Darius Rucker, and that's called Wagon Wheel. As we celebrate his birthday, it is tomorrow. Actually, he'll be 57 years old. It is 9:23 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Now, Sunday is Mother's Day, and if you haven't gotten a gift or made reservations yet, well, good luck with that. But here are 5 small things you could do to impress your mom that are easy and, best of all, free. Don't be just on time to her house or restaurant. Be early. Sign your Mother's Day card with more than just your name. If you're not great with words, get help from a sibling, friend, or even ChatGPT. If your mom is bad with technology, make sure her phone and computer are up to date. Or if she needs some quick repairs around the house, offer to take care of them for her and not hire someone. Or if you can't do it, hire someone who can yourself. Tell her about how you've used at least one piece of advice she's given you over the years. And ask her about what her life was like before you were born. Be careful with that one. You never know what answer you're going to get. Here are a couple other ones. Take out the trash while you're leaving, before you leave, and then play her favorite board game with her or watch her favorite show together. Some stuff to take care of and be a part of your mother's. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do this one here. Here's a fun rundown of the most interesting Mother's Day stuff that's trending online. You can do something special for mom even if you can't swing a pricey present or fancy dinner out right now. In a poll, 73% of Americans say that moms get excited with any gift, regardless of the price. They do have to be thoughtful, though. Just don't get mom a prank gift like toilet paper or expect her to be fine with it. If you're celebrating with family and friends, make sure you actually get mom in the photos. There's a story where mothers talk about how they're usually the ones taking the photo and they don't get copies of the ones featuring them. 66% of moms say they're in less than half of the family photos on their camera rolls. 26% say they're in none of them. For all the kids and dads out there, it's easier to remember the big favors mom does for you or the things she buys for you. But don't forget about the small things that she does to let you know. Do what you want to do. Now, a new report says on average, moms dedicate 5 hours and 20 minutes a week supporting their kids' extracurricular activities. 14% of mothers spend a whopping 10 hours or more a week. 40% of mothers say they get up at 5 a.m. or earlier specifically to have time to take with their kids to a sporting event or activity. There's a study on the best and worst states for working moms, considering stuff like daycare systems, child care costs, and gender pay gaps. The top 3 in the Northeast are Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut. The bottom 3 in the South, Louisiana, South Carolina, and Alabama. ChewBoom.com posted a huge list of Mother's Day food deals. That's ChewBoom.com and food deals for mom. It's 9:26. We're coming up at 9:27.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
Do you own a business? If so, save money and time with Farmers National Bank's free business checking. You receive 1,000 free monthly transaction items, free online banking, free bill pay, free e-statements. Plus, you get a free gift at account opening. Call us at 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our convenient locations for assistance. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. $50 minimum deposit at account opening. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
Is the Kentucky News Network.
Polls are open across Kentucky for next week's primary. The 3-day early voting period began yesterday and ends tomorrow. Tuesday's election is going to decide which Republican candidate will take on incumbent Governor Andy Beshear in the November general election. However, the Secretary of State predicting a low voter turnout for next week's primary.
Secretary of State Michael Adams is urging Kentuckians to head to the polls next week. Adams said next Tuesday's primary is set to have the lowest voter turnout since 2019. Early in-person voting is taking place for the next few days, and Adams is also reinforcing the security of the process in the Commonwealth. He said Kentucky has, quote, made it easy to vote and hard to cheat at the same time. More information about next week's vote can be found on the Secretary of State's website. I'm John Shannon.
Lexington workplaces will soon no longer be able to racially discriminate based on hair. That's after the Lexington-Fayette Urban County Council yesterday passed the Crown Ordinance. It bans hair-based discrimination of styles including bantu knots, locks, braids, and twists. Workplaces and housing are targeted in this ordinance. Louisville, Frankfort, and Covington have already passed similar measures. The Kentucky Derby once again doing wonders for Louisville's economy. The tourism department says this year's race brought over $400 million to the city. That money largely credited to hotel rooms, 98% of which were full downtown last weekend. A popular golf course in southeast Kentucky reopening after it suffered damage from flooding earlier this year. Heavy rains in February left Wausayoto Winds Golf Course at Pine Mountain State Park covered in mud and high water. The course is set to open once again today, just in time for the summer after months of work by maintenance workers and volunteers. I'm Rick Ucino.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
We're going to see showers and thunderstorms likely happening before 1. Then guess what? Showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 4. Then what? Then showers and thunderstorms likely after 4 with a high of 77. Then we will have high today of 77. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms, and showers likely. Possible thunderstorm after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. What a surprise. Mostly cloudy with a high of 80. Tomorrow night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 2. Mostly cloudy with a low of 63. For Sunday, guess what? Scattered showers and thunderstorms continuing mainly after 2, mostly cloudy with a high of 79. Monday, starting a work week off, scattered showers before 2, mostly sunny, high of 76. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:33. Good Friday morning, kids. We have made it to another weekend. Radio Rick and friends, we got Larry the Legend Sanders. Good morning, Larry.
Morning, Rick.
We have Don Osborne. Good morning.
Good morning.
And then we got a fuzzy-faced guy that I've seen around. He used to hang around Danville, downtown, and different things. Paul Stansbury. Good to see you again, Paul.
Good to see you.
Well, Larry, what is going on here? We got this trooper. We got this is a standing room only place now.
Right, we're going to have to get a larger studio.
Yeah, we are.
Dawn and I guess we've been friends for 25 years, probably.
Okay. Easy, Larry.
I remember the day I first met you. Your mom was sitting on a park bench, and you and Dava were entertaining at picnic in the park.
Right.
In Harrodsburg.
Yes,
I don't remember the year.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'd heard of Penn Store all my life, but I'd never been there. And so I struck up a conversation with your mother, and I said, man, those gals are the female Everly brothers. And
that's what we were called.
Right,
yeah.
because of you were attractive, you had good stage presence, beautiful harmonies.
Thank you.
And so anyway, we've been friends ever since, I guess. And
music does bring people together.
It does. It's
sure does.
I've always said it's like a cult,
It
If
is.
seriously,
So
if you need
true.
a bass player, you call one of your buddies, and if he's not booked, he'll come. And
Exactly.
and if he can't, he'll find somebody else.
Absolutely.
So you've got a lot going on coming up.
We do. We've been working on, once again, the Gene Penn Lane Celebration of Kentucky Writers and our Songwriter Showcase once again. I guess, Paul, what are we looking at, 27 years?
Yes.
Yes,
I think
27.
so.
I believe this is our 27th year. It started out literally as just a small group of about 8, maybe 10 writers sitting around the stove at Penn Store. And just folks who had a shared love of writing. And um, my sister, my twin sister, Dava, had she was a great writer, and of course my mother was a contract songwriter for a publishing company in Nashville, and they said, there's a lot of talent around here. We need to get together and share it. So got together as a group, and then just started adding from there. And each year the group got bigger and bigger, and it moved from a one-day event to a whole weekend. And also, we learned that there was an event, Kentucky Writers' Day, which was named by the legislature, and actually a graduating class from Lebanon actually drafted the bill, and so that was nearby. That was Gravel Switch, and so we said, hey, let's just tie in with that. So then when, fast forward years later, my mom passed in 2018, we decided to rename the event in her honor. So anyway, it's coming up this weekend, the 20th and 21st, and we've got a lot going on here in Danville.
I guess you've heard of a guy, I'm not sure how many people, Ashley Gorley. What a talented young man he is.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
And he's from near, originally his family's from near Penn Store.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Great guy.
Yeah, he has really penned, if you can use that pun, a lot of great songs for a lot of great artists, country artists. So when you said that, a lot of talent. There really is a lot of writing talent. There's a lot of great singers in this area. I mean,
Absolutely.
Central Kentucky is loaded.
It's
We're blessed.
It's
to
a
have.
powerhouse. It really is, and I don't know, how many folks really understand and comprehend how much talent has come out of this area. Yeah.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah,
sure. Borderline, we haven't done it for several years. We need to bring it back, tribute to Kentucky. And when I was doing the research, Kentucky had more people that had made it in the music industry. I'm talking about Backstreet Boys, Rosemary Clooney, all genres, not just country. Texas was the only state that had more professionals. And then not counting all the front porch pickers sometimes that are as good as the people you see on the Grand Ole Opry.
Fascinating.
So we're number 2 in talent, and Texas is a great big state.
Yeah.
Again, we've had this conversation around the stove at Penn Store many times that, folks don't realize the musical and literary talent that has come out of this state. And still, to this day, is coming out of the state. We have actually, and Paul can speak to this, one of our participants is a Pulitzer finalist. So, and a Guggenheim Fellow. So, and if Paul would like to speak to that, some of our participants.
Absolutely. We have an outstanding lineup, at least I think. And the aforementioned Morris Manning, who was a Pulitzer Prize finalist for his poetry, and he always does an excellent job. And he's one of our, quote, regulars, because he is from this neck of the woods.
True.
And he does such a fine job. But this year we also have...
and he's also a musician, I may say.
Yeah, he mixes his songs with some of his poems, and it's really quite a event to go listen to him. So, but we have 2023 Kentucky Writers Hall of Fame inductee Richard Taylor is going to be with us, and he's a former Kentucky Poet Laureate.
Oh.
So he's joining us, going to be reading, and then we have several other award-winning authors that are going to be on the agenda. So we've got a lineup that's going to entertain and inform and excite people who are going to come and listen to these authors. And I'm going to tell you something. it's like music. You can listen to the music on radio, but it's not real and live till you sit in the presence of the musician and listen.
Very true.
And the
Very true.
same is true when you get the opportunity to hear the author read from their works, because they know exactly, the emphasis they want to put on each word. And so if you haven't gone and listened to the author read from their works, it's something that you owe yourself.
Wow. Now, you say this is going to be coming up the 20th and 21st. Is that correct?
Yes.
At Penn's?
Well, actually,
Or where's it going to be at?
Well, actually, on Saturday during the day, the reading portion of the event will be at the Boyle County Library.
Okay, from library.
Yes, the hours, Paul.
Well, actually, we will start noontime with what I call the celebration writers. Ahead of that, we've got a group of local authors who have just written a book of their own memories. So they're they're the preliminary show before the big show. So the main writers are going to start at noon, but we invite everybody to come down at 10, and we've got our local authors who have done their book of memories. So we've really got a full agenda for everyone. But starting about noon, and we'll run till almost 5 o'clock with our main writers. But we invite people to come down as early as 10, and our authors will also be meeting the public and selling their books in the adjacent room to the community room down at the library. So not only can you listen to them, but then you have the chance to meet and talk with them. And if you want, pick up a book or two of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then the 21st, what happens and where?
Well, and I'll finish. The Songwriter Showcase is actually going to start. We were going to start at 6:30, but we actually had to bump it up to 6 o'clock because we've had so many participants.
Good.
And that's going to occur at Morley's Backyard here in Danville.
Okay.
Yes, on Walnut. And, of course, everyone knows that used to be the old Morley's Garage.
Yeah.
So we have also a great lineup for that. And if I could just name a few. And there's
please
some,
do.
Yeah. And there's going to be some local folks. We also have, as I say, some special guests. But we do have some, as Paul would say, we have some regulars that people really enjoy. Joe Craffa, who is he's a regular. He's not a native Kentuckian, but he's lived in Kentucky for many years. And his specialty is jazz. Loves jazz classics. And just your old classic tunes. Great. He's a favorite. Tony Cooper, he has, he's an award-winning songwriter. He has recently had a number of songs published, and actually just has had one song, a gospel song, out. And his has two wonderful daughters that have fabulous harmony, and they are also going to be performing as the Cooper sisters. And a granddaughter is also going to make her songwriting debut, A.B. Stevens. Keith Williams, he is also a local favorite, and he's going to be performing. Keith has written a number of songs specific to the Kentucky area, and also sort of a theme song for Penn Store.
What about that?
Yeah. And also Ben Stansberry. Ben is, I have not been able to hear Ben yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard some of his work online. Fabulous. He's a little familiar. You might know his dad.
I think I've heard of him somewhere.
He got all his talent from his mother.
Okay. Now we got that straight.
We got that out, so people will not be scared.
And also a group known as Party Foul. They're I have been introduced to them. Party Foul. They're, I think, fairly well known around here and fairly well liked. They do it sort of an eclectic mix, I believe. sort of, how is it? It's put, they blend electronic with live instrumentation. So I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Neat.
Yeah. Also, Ryan Sanders, also someone you might have heard of. Yes, absolutely. Looking forward, from Harrodsburg originally. And a new fellow by the name of Mitch Barrett, award-winning. This fella I'm really looking forward to hearing. He plays a number of instruments, dulcimer, guitar, basically sort of roots music, I guess you'd say. And he has won numerous awards, played at numerous folk festivals. Really looking forward to hearing him. So that's just sort of a bit of a flavor of what you're going to be hearing that night. There'll be a number of other performers as well.
And what time is this going to be happening Sunday?
Now, this is going to be happening Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday
Okay,
night. Yeah, this is going to start at 6 p.m.
Okay, so that'll be the 20th.
Right, the 20th at Morley's.
Morley's, that's on Walnut Street in Danville.
Right,
It used to be Morley's Wheel Service there.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right behind the
kept the
sort of
name.
behind
I
the-
think that was a nice tribute to Joe.
Right.
To keep the name.
Right. It's right behind the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very easy
yeah.
to find.
And then on Sunday, we call it the Homecoming at Penn Store. And now that's going to start, we're going to be there in the morning. We have it listed at 11, but really the things sort of get kicking at noon. And that'll go until 5 p.m. And it's going to be a mixture of writers and music. Just everybody just sort of coming home and participating there at the store.
Now, before you go any further, we got to take a break in a minute. But first, how do you find Penn Store? I think that's...
Well, it's funny because, my great uncle Haskell, or Hack Penn, as a lot of people knew him, he used to say, well, if you don't know how to get here, you don't need to come. But that was him. That's coming from. And if you knew Haskell, then you understood. But no, it's a beautiful country drive. You take you can take 34 and go out toward Forkland.
Okay.
And once you get to the big Penn Store, and literally just drive out that way, and once you go past the Forkland Community Center and you'll get to the big Penn Store sign, take a left onto Highway 243, and immediately across the bridge you'll see Penn Store Road, and you'll see the store to your right. And there you go. That's Penn Store.
Okay, very good. Well,
But I was just going to say, you could check out, we have a website, pennstore.com,
Okay,
and
good.
We also have a Facebook page.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right, it is 9:48. We need to take a break right here and pay some bills, and then we'll be back more with Larry the Legend Sanders, Don Osborne, and Paul Stansberry, the talented one, I guess. So we'll be back right after these.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Harrodsburg, Mercer County has a lot to offer. Want a great burger? It's here. Want a crafted farm-to-table meal? It's here too. Want to indulge on Southern hospitality? Enjoy yellow leg fried chicken and a 2-year-old ham, and top it off with hand-dip ice cream. It's all here. Harrodsburg, Mercer County. Tell your friends and family. Southern hospitality continues with a stay in a historic inn, a bed and breakfast, or a traditional hotel motel. Remember, your adventure in hospitality starts here in Harrodsburg, Mercer County. This message brought to you by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission. For more info, go online to harrodsburgky.com.
Hi, this is Auditor Mike Harmon. I'm running for governor on May 16th. You know, as state representative for Boyle County, I fought for our children, stood up for Second Amendment rights and religious freedoms, and now I'm running to be our first governor from Boyle County in our state's history. I'm the strongest candidate for school choice and parental empowerment, and I'm endorsed by the Kentucky Right to Life. For more information, go to MikeHarmon.com. Please vote Mike Harmon, May 16th.
Paid for by Mike Harmon for governor. Get involved at MikeHarmon.com.
With spring in the air, you're ready to explore the outdoors. Come park it in Kentucky. The Bluegrass State's 45 diverse parks offer everything you want in a spring vacation. Hike a forest trail, paddle clear water, enjoy a horseback ride, or simply sit back, take a deep breath, soak up the sights and sounds of nature. What could be better than that? Kentucky residents can enjoy more for less with discounted rates for the best outdoor adventure, camping, lodging, golf, and more. Go to parks.ky.gov.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the Old Bus Station Restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The Old Bus Station in downtown Harrodsburg.
I want to ride Hatfield Chevrolet, and they had me
Driving in my car, going very far, down the street in my car.
If you want to ride, go to RodHatfieldChevy.com. Rod Hatfield Chevrolet, Lexington, Kentucky.
All right, it is 9:51 and a half, and we are back with Larry the Legend Sanders, Don Osborne, and Paul Stansberry. Now, of those three, there's one name that stands out that, that you play that game, one name doesn't seem to fit. Now, and I'm not going to say anything about Paul Stansberry, but one of these names that I've mentioned, Paul Stansberry, that doesn't seem to fit in with the other two. But anyway, we'll go on with that. So.
I think Stansberry is a very sophisticated name.
That's right. That's the kind of name you take when you can't really admit to your real name.
Really?
That's his alias, huh? Maybe he's in the witness protection program. Is his name Stansberry or is it not?
So,
Great.
Forgive me again, but how many years has the writer's been going on? I know you mentioned
27.
it probably. 27.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Well, it's just like the store. I get asked frequently, how long or how old is the store? Well, we know for sure 178 years.
Wow.
And likely longer, but we just know for sure 178 years. And interestingly, a lot of people may not know this, that from 1845 to 1850, the store was operated by the ancestors of the late Dr. Thomas Spraggins, who was the former president of Center College.
Yeah.
Right.
And so there was that connection. And he always, and his family, always stayed close with the Penns because of that connection. And they had their ancestors had a child that died with pneumonia back then, and that's what took them out of the area. A matter of fact, that child is buried in the cemetery that overlooks the store.
I didn't know there was a cemetery there.
Yeah.
I go up, up to Elder.
Well, Elder is the one where the child is.
Yeah, we go up there about once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful view.
It is after you get to it.
That's true. Everything, you have to work to get there. But once you get there, you're like, wow, it was worth the journey.
That's for sure. Cemeteries are a sacred place.
True. True. And that's sort of like the store. It's sort of like Penn's store. And it's sort of like this event, I think. It's sort of become sacred to a number of people that attend. They sort of look at it as a pilgrimage, for them annually to come. Everyone, and I must say this, everyone that participates in this event, they do it, they do it on their own time. They do it without compensation. They do it for the love of literature, for the love of music. They do it because they want to bring visibility to the written word, and also to help bring visibility to Penn Store. So, I just wanted to put that out there, that everyone that is participating and working on this event, they're doing it,
Out of love.
Yeah, really, out of love. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
So Penn Store is still a viable operating store?
Yes. I have it open every weekend.
Just on weekends?
Yeah, well, I always say because I'm there every day of the week, I always say when I'm there, I'm open because I'll be there during the week doing work, and I'll get tourists that will come in and they're like, "Are you open?" And it's like, if I'm here, I'm open, So, but technically, officially, I'm open on weekends. Yeah.
I bet the local people love having a place. And up to the
Oh,
history, I'm sure a lot of people have been coming there for years.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. The community has changed a lot. A lot of the older folks have passed on, and their subsequent generations have moved on. They've moved on themselves. They've grown up and, relocated. A lot of the family farms have been split up and dissolved, and other folks have come in and bought them. So, as I say, it's changed. It used to be a thriving farming community, and a lot of the farm workers would come in. It was open morning to night, 7 days a week, But, that also has changed because the clientele has changed.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's mainly tourism now, but I still do get a lot of local folks that come and like to hang, and especially in the wintertime, sit around the stove. And a big thing, too, is, some people like to come and just say they've read a poem from Penn Store porch or, played some music, and I'll be waiting on someone, and someone will pop their head in the door and say, "Hey, I brought my guitar. I wanted to know if it's okay for me to play from the porch." And I'm like, "Hey, knock yourself out,"
Country stores are such a. Of course, I grew up in the Shakertown community before it was, the people that have it, or the nonprofit that has it now. But they were the community center. That's where the politics and the religion and everything was discussed at the country store. And
Absolutely.
like you said, and it was the same way with the hardware stores. I remember in Harrodsburg, and of course it was, they had gas heat, but they also had the warm morning stove in the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was just a place, that was your Facebook.
Well, and see, that was also, the store was also it was the post office. Before the post office was at Gravel Switch, it was there at Penn Store. And it was known as Rollings, Kentucky. That was the postmark. And my great-great-grandfather was also the doctor there, and he practiced dentistry, and he had his own apothecary there. So people would come pick up their mail, and then if they had a problem that they needed some medication for, they get that taken care of while they were picking up their mail.
Walmart of Gravel Switch.
It absolutely was, yes.
That reminds me of Mr. Drucker's store on Green Acres, and
that's right.
He did a little bit. Had food there. He walked right next door here. He had the post office right inside his general store too.
That's right.
Well, that takes you back to many years. Well, speaking of taking you back, I got a job for you to do, Dawn.
Sure.
We have got 15 people registered to win a DQ ice cream cake. They had a birthday between the 6th and 12th. Jay Parks, Marlene Darland, Jasmine Tung, John Brandon, Allie Rector, Victoria Wright, Mary Phillips, Heather Summers, Sarah Shirley, Brian Devine, John Maddox, Bobby Grider, Sonia Turner, Kathy Selby, and Brandon Selby. All right, I've got 15 people. That's not the way that called in. Would you pick a number between 1 and 15 for me?
1 and 15. Let's go with 13.
All right, lucky 13, Jasmine Tung. She has won the DQ ice cream cake, courtesy of Dairy Queen and courtesy of Don Osborne's Lips. So there we go. Very good. All right. Well, Larry, thank you again. Thank you all for coming in. Paul,
Absolutely.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless Ukraine. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again Monday morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. We'll have Ashley Blake in the air chair coming up. And then tomorrow, the Wild Man, Jason Wilder will be in, and then also on Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all. Get out and enjoy the state.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcast